Last time on Power Word Nerd.
Someone's got to be my Tom Tucker.
What?
Someone has to be my Tom Tucker.
I don't think I can do a good Tom Tucker impression.
You don't have to do an impression. Just answer. just give me like the questions.
And over to Joe with the recap.
Kurt was dead.
And then?
Kyr's alive now.
And then?
Denver's neck or hands around his neck.
No, we dropped him.
No, I didn't drop him. I just took one of my stacks down.
He's just calmly holding him now.
Yeah, no, I'm just holding him.
Calmly holding him around the neck.
He's probably.
Alright, well, we beat 5 dragons at the Temple of Bahamut. Bahamut came back and protected us so we could rest. And then he promised to protect the townspeople that were hidden there.
And he blessed us again. Didn't he? Well, I think that was the blessing, just protecting the church.
Yeah, that
There
was
like golden shimmer around it with the dragons bounced off.
See, but you know.
So then we went to the Temple of Agma. Is it a temple? The library.
It's like a library. It's temple,
the library
church,
of
hybrid.
Agma to look for a resurrection spell to get Kira back.
And then what happened?
And then we find the curator there, and while Kavari is
We didn't know that yet.
and Kavari has second thoughts about
Thank you.
resurrecting Kira because he blames Kira for the dragons being there. And then Vaester tries to reassure him by saying, no, they were after the artifact. And then Vaester has the good idea to ask Dexter what the artifact is.
Oh.
The curator of the library or whatever.
You got rid of these people.
You joined last week too? You joined last week too?
He was still dead at the time.
And then Dexter tells us that it's part of, what was it? A bunch of pieces of the artifact will bring Bahamut back.
The Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
He'll bring who back to life?
Tiamat.
Team up, mama.
So then after that we end up finally, somebody ends up summoning Agma who agrees to resurrect Kira, but Kira has to give up the contract for Bale and forge a new one with Agma.
But he never knew about it in the first place anyway.
Yeah, that he never knew about it in the first place, even though he denied two people resing in the last
He lied to
Fuck that up.
the super god Bahamut.
and some random devil.
They're probably.
The god devil of blood.
That would
A blood sacrifice.
That makes
That's
sense.
true. Yeah, so Agma agreed to res Kira after he said he'd be fine with taking away Baal's contract, and then she also imparted on Dambir the knowledge that Kira is not his son. Now he's super pissed, and Kamari's still pissed. And then that's where it left off. Everyone's pissed at Kira. Kinda.
I'm not really pissed.
I'm not pissed.
Does Ganes's grasp? Ganes got super intelligent.
Oh yeah, that was
I
cool.
did. I'm back to being dumb now, though, right? That happened?
He is.
Yeah, you're back to
Yeah.
me, dumb.
Yeah. And for those that can't see, for the God of Knowledge, we are using the
Super
figurine of
Saiyan
Goku.
God.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan God.
Like the stupidest person.
Yes.
Yes, he is absolutely the stupidest person in the show. So I thought it fitting.
Good.
Very ironic.
The irony of it was funny to me. So at the end of the session, Kira had a hand around his throat. It was Dambir's. And Dambir and Kavari looked ready to kill their newly resurrected companion. And Agma said, "Why don't we relax and lower your weapons?" And they failed their saving throw, and they relaxed.
Oh man.
Chill.
I'm so chill. I lost my accent, man.
I'm sorry. But mom said that you were just absolutely amazing to her.
Am I allowed to still be angry or?
Yeah, you relaxed about it, though.
Yeah, you'd be like. Thunder's gonna release Kira due to hypnotic suggestion or whatever the hell it is.
Oh,
What?
but the mass.
And he's not gonna answer Kira, and he's gonna walk past towards the door.
You're kind of still frozen in time, so you're walking into darkness and you don't realize that you're not moving any farther away. Then,
Oh, it's like when I used to telekinesis powers on the dog.
Yeah.
basically, so you get to like where Gannicus is, and then you think like you're still walking, but you're just walking into darkness.
Merriweather stairs.
Yeah.
There's some Merriweather 64. When you get to the Bowser stairs and you just keep running, and then you turn around and you realize you haven't got anywhere because you haven't gotten the stars yet.
Yeah.
Merriweather stairs.
Okay.
Damn weird.
So what's going on with the?
I'm standing by the
with
I'm not
Kira?
buying it anymore.
Here's the little damn beer. Damn beer.
Take your hands off me, foul bird.
But
Foul bird, it's like a.
I love you.
Bud, I suggest you leave my father alone. It feels like the right thing to do.
I suggest you heed his warning.
I suggest, we all suggest, to suggest.
So many suggestions.
So many suggestions.
Wait, are we high?
I mean, if that's how you guys are relaxed, then yeah, you high as fuck.
Master,
Mama said.
is it such a big deal that the dragons are here?
Did I have to roll too? Did we all?
Were you aggressive? No, he did it on the two of them.
Yeah, no, we're normal.
Kavari, they're trying to take over your homelands.
No.
No,
They
this is
want
your
to
god
kill
now.
your
Oh,
mother.
it's just these guys.
Venomclaw wants to sit in your throne.
Oh, but Master, I can't even lift my weapon.
Bugger tries to pick up Mother's dog. It's like fucking trying to pick up Mjolnir.
Mark's trying to figure out his veins are busted.
Mjolnir,
Master, I don't
unworthy.
understand, but
It's so heavy, man.
it's so cool.
Maybe you pick up my axe and I pick up your
That's
blade.
so smart, Father.
I'll
I
do
go
it.
to pick up Mother's love.
Do you
You're still not able to do it.
I try to pick up the blade.
Still not able to do
Jesus!
it.
Muhammad Christ, it's so heavy.
Out of curiosity, I reach for the
Master
dagger in my
Vesta,
belt.
you seem to have a question for me.
do you value your library?
you lift the
Are you threatening me?
if it's on your
Not
belt?
at all. I'm saying these people are useless against the dragons who will probably burn this library to the ground.
Like
They're
Thor's
useless like
hammer in
this.
an elevator.
Oh, you refer to the two of them.
Nah.
They'll be fine.
Will they be able to fight the dragons?
Certainly.
Or you seem to have pacified them.
Yes, they were about to kill my newest disciple.
I mean, he did lie to my father.
And that is worthy of death.
Then why would you not let us strike him down?
I was asking you.
Oh. Yeah. He's my father.
You believe a lie is a crime punishable by death.
I'm a bird.
Sounds racist, bro.
That is very racist.
It does. How dare you speak to my newest disciple as
I read a
such?
spell.
Yes. What is it called?
Rotisserie chicken.
That is not a chicken.
I believe you would taste the same. You as a god of knowledge, would you know?
I would.
Does he?
I will not. Knowledge is power, my boy.
Ooh, that's a good answer.
No.
That's a great way out of questions you
Yeah,
doesn't want
sure
to
is.
answer.
No, duck and chicken taste different. Taste still
Did
burger.
you roll for that?
I mean, have you tasted it ever?
Yeah, just a duck.
All right, then you would know. You don't need to roll for that.
I know what different food tastes like.
Well, I mean, you're kind of dumb, so.
Dumb, but I know what different food tastes like.
Down beer. Mother told me great stories about you.
Don't touch me.
And you're
Can I like
Brave.
swat him off? I'm not allowed.
Sure, you can swat him away.
how brave you are. Mother loved you so much.
There's an emptiness in me that I feel like I should be feeling something.
Father, I feel like you should be feeling something.
I can feel your emptiness.
I think he's talking anal.
Kira, perhaps you leave the man you lied to alone.
I lied for good reason.
What was it?
Love.
That was
Love. Now, does not break both of your hearts, Dalbir and
I don't
Kivari.
understand. You told me you don't love nothing.
Whoa! Oh, sure.
It seems that the giant has caught your tongue.
Well,
lashed out again.
Oh.
You
What?
see,
When did I ever say
Lord,
that?
We're on
Ogma,
our many travel.
he lies again.
I didn't lie.
How can he be a good disciple if he's a constant liar?
I've never known family. Family is all I've ever wanted.
Yeah, they're not,
This is not
they're
a lie.
They're not your family.
Yeah. Alright.
This is not a lie. The
I'm
young
very
Kenku seek to
confused.
family. How is that not seeking love?
Well, the big guy here, I believe him more than I believe this pile of feathers.
I'm chewing on straw again.
Where'd you get the straw from?
There's my
Gannicus, would you like to participate in the conversation?
what conversation?
Yay!
Hey, where's Dor?
Ogma comes over to you again and again switches intelligence.
No!
Wisdom,
No!
strength and dex.
So we got a super genius and 2 high guys. Is it
Yes.
great?
Isn't it?
Oh, this is ridiculous. I pick up both their weapons.
Whoa! How'd you do that, man?
I was so heavy.
I was so trying to pick them up, but I couldn't do it.
The utter uselessness of YouTube is giving me a headache.
Wait, what is your strength right now? Wait, Gannicus, what's your strength right now?
It's
Negative.
Oh,
Yeah.
Swiss with
Alright, my weapon's a heavy weapon.
Intelligence and wisdom have been switched with
Negative
strength
4.
and dex. All right, so you make a strength check to see if you can pick him up.
Sure, but if I made a normal character, would you make him strength checks every dagger that is
Yeah.
his starting equipment?
Yeah, I would.
So can he actually wear clothing then?
No.
Or is it too
What does it switch with?
Intelligence.
Intelligence
-4.
is
So 6.
6. You try to pick up these things, and you're only able to pick up the glaive, as Mother's Love is just too heavy for you.
Kira
Okay.
walks over to Mother's Love and picks it up.
No problems.
No problem. No. What's your strength?
Is it any negative?
No, it's not negative.
No, then you're.
Master, I feel we could spend our lives here reading these books.
You can't see in the books. This is darkness.
Yeah, you're in
Oh.
darkness.
There
He
are
knows
books,
it.
there are books here.
Mm.
We could read them.
We could. There will be plenty of time to read books after we.
Hey, you know what they say, there's no time like the present.
I
We
like
have-
pheasants.
We have the God of knowledge and books. Would you allow us to stay here and read your books?
Why have you
I
cursed?
like you.
Why have you cursed me with such blessed knowledge?
It is not a curse.
It's a curse.
Don't you know, Gannicus?
I know more than I'd like to.
Aqua, wouldn't you like us to get rid of these dragons that are destroying this town and the
Mm.
people that worship you?
Could you get rid of 20 dragons by yourselves?
You're the god of knowledge.
I mean,
I'm asking you.
could
do
you
you
give
not
us
know?
a way with your smart brains?
If I could pick up my axe, I could kill some dragons.
This is true.
I got
Are
jabbed
you-
all over this.
Are you going to attack my disciple if I allow you to pick up your
I'll
axe
not
again?
fight with your disciple, but he can stay here with you. He's not welcome with me.
He's super sneaky. He could put your books away without you knowing.
He's basically
you think he could slip past my knowledge?
No,
You are-
he is so terrible at sneaking. This one time,
Do tell.
on stairs,
Really?
he stood up and did this.
For about 5 minutes, right?
Something.
To be fair,
yes.
there were 2 giant dragonborn with him too. It wasn't just him.
He drops the mass suggestion on you two.
I have the glaive.
Oh,
And I have your.
I think I pull it from your hands.
Sure.
You got your noodle arms. He's
It's
got
not
so much muscle on his arms, they just don't work.
The arms
Using
are
my
not
bonus
responsible
action,
for him.
I'm gonna pull back Mother's Love out of his hands.
Oh, you do that.
Do that. That's the thing.
That is the thing.
That is a ability of the
So-
X.
The dragon slayers are all back together. Perhaps we can get back to killing
I will
dragons.
not fight with the bird. You cannot fight with someone you cannot trust. Think of how Riker
Let down in our name.
went down that path with your father. He thought he could trust him. We know we can't trust him.
The words you speak, they appear to be true.
He lied to Arnea too.
Did he?
Wasn't Riker?
Why did you
one
spread
who
such
turned
lies
on
in the
Arnea?
presence?
Riker?
Riker and RNA never met.
I don't know what you guys
Didn't
are
she?
talking
Didn't he turn on
Her parents.
Arnea's parents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I said.
I see. Okay.
And he would know that because he's super smart.
What do I know?
No.
I don't know knowledge.
I don't think you would know knowledge that you didn't know.
Okay, that's fine.
It appears to have some qualms about traveling with you, my friend.
It does. It's good thing the
All the
person I
points
care
are-
about traveling with is you.
Yeah, but all their points are extremely valid.
The only person I never lied to is you. You've always been my friend.
So you admit to lying to other people, and you want the rest of the party to trust you.
Never lied to him. Never lied to my friend Gankus.
But you
And the only thing I ever am wrong of doing is trying to have a family.
Do you still wish to aid me in my quest?
Of course.
What is my quest? The most important thing that I hold dear to my heart, that I've shared with you upon the very moment we met.
I really don't. I don't. I don't.
All right.
I don't.
Roll for history.
Roll a history.
I don't.
Steve, what's the DC on his
How would I
history?
know?
Well, he's asking you to put a DC for the history.
I don't know, 15.
Listen,
15,
I don't remember what it is.
What's the name of the dragon you
Was it not?
Oh,
was it
yeah,
not the
yeah,
final
yeah,
one that captured it?
Yeah, I'm not talking.
Yeah.
I was just
yeah.
showing you my work.
Yeah. We are but dragon slayers, and to slay a dragon is what I'm here to do. You're a dragon.
My dragon.
I
Correct.
don't know his name.
Absolutely.
The other
Killorn.
Kill him.
So, where is my dragon?
In-
Quiet, the three of you.
I have no fucking idea.
Correct.
Oh, I killed that dragon. You did, I saw it. It's Cameron.
Nice.
On that fateful night that you and I met, I found you crawl out from underneath the ground in a pit of blood and fire,
Accurate.
and I killed Rylberg. Doing so has given me the best friend that I've known, and the only friend that I've known. And you came out of hell. I didn't know if it was like the demon realm or
Yes, your powers of deduction are stupendous. Now, this group here that we have become part of, we plan on traveling there. My sole purpose is to go with them. I will go with them.
Mhm.
So it is not me you need to convince to allow you to stay. It is the ones you've wronged.
Again, the only person I ever wronged was Dan Beer.
So it is on you if
Fair-
you
fair.
continue with us on this quest or not. Not on me, my friend.
Family is all I've ever wanted, and for all the reasons I said last week.
Which I don't remember, so please say them again. I was high five
Perhaps a show of supplication. Bend the knee.
Now get on your knees.
Dead
beer.
Can I behead him now?
Dead beer.
No!
Use grandfather's sword. Just like him. Do it.
What?
Every time.
So
He doesn't know that.
Kara reaches into his pocket and pulls out the sigil.
It's gonna make it more mad.
Sigil.
Terrible idea.
Snatches it out
No,
of
he's
his
still
hand.
holding on to it before you and he pulls it out of his pocket. He's bending the knee to trigger a dim dimmer. He's not even paying.
I want everyone to know that Joe actually just got on his knees to role play this.
Yeah.
All right, that is important to know.
And he secretly played the nervous game with me under the table, and I got nervous and jumped.
Yes.
That's what the
Joe
guy
won
was.
the nervous game.
He tried to grab his penis.
And he turns to Dan Beer, holding out the sigil. He says, Dan Beer, the day we first met, you gave me this in honor of your family. And maybe one day you shall return it to me. And he gives it back to Dan Beer.
Amir takes it and puts it in his pockets, because his armor has pockets.
It's like a girl's dress with pockets.
It's so exciting.
Absolutely.
It's the best.
100%.
And Amir doesn't respond, but he goes over to Gannicus. Gannicus, I have not been with this group long, and I trust your opinion. He's your friend, this is your group. You are clearly the leader.
I would agree in this current situation that absolutely.
I will fight with
Ogma
you
looks at Vase
and
too,
my son.
and he's like,
and I trust your decision. But if
Kavari
it comes
does
down
well.
to him or anyone else in this group, the bird dies.
Wait, what was the last part?
I'm talking to him, so it doesn't matter.
Everyone can hear you in this secluded.
I said if it comes down to anyone else in this group and Kira dies. No matter what.
I would say that's a valid. Trying to think of a big word that I don't myself don't know.
I don't really know how to
Assertion.
right
Yeah, that's a valid assertion.
Oh. It sounded pretty good.
About resource.
All right, that sounds big. It's a valid aspiration.
We could use his help to free Westfall, and then we will discuss whether or not he travels the rest of the mission with us.
Once the mission is over, we can discuss where to go further.
I still have that rotisserie chicken style.
I am very hungry. We haven't eaten since I started playing with you guys.
That is how D&D works.
Yes, that's just.
I don't know that we ate. No, you got drunk and you got chicken wings up in Platea.
I don't remember.
I didn't get drunk.
You drank.
Well, you
I had a couple beers. That's what
I did.
You also banged like an elf.
I walked around and punched a snowman.
Sure did.
Sure did.
Didn't realize it was already
There's a lot of strife in this group.
It really is.
From one member.
And you're all
Hey, you two.
you're all welcome.
What do you mean strife? No, we're good now.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, it was.
There was.
It just kind of like rotates.
It's because I was helping him, and he didn't want me to help him.
Yeah.
Because he
Should've
was knocked
known.
out fucking cold.
You should have known the
So-
way of the Goliath.
What?
Should have known the way of the Goliath.
He was unconscious, so I picked him up. I did not.
I'm not disagreeing.
I didn't interrupt the fight.
Just always have to get involved.
Yep. Now he's back to not being allowed.
I'm talking to him.
I know.
No, he's not what?
You he's not allowed back in the group now.
Who?
Okay, did anyone put the steak in here?
Nope.
Wait.
I thought it
Oh,
was
it's a
bread.
sandwich. Oh, look at that.
Try to eat it?
I thought it was like a raw bag of like steak or pork
I'm
chops.
just gonna eat some random sandwich.
Hey,
And it turned into a sandwich. I'm really thirsty.
Ogma, can we, would we be granted safety within your temple walls?
Kind of looks at you. I believe that the dragons know better than to attack my temple.
I feel that is inaccurate.
They
attacked Bahamut's
destroyed huge parts of Bahamut's temple.
Yes,
On the hill.
Bahamut is always at war with Tiamat, is he not?
This is true.
And where do you stand on Tiamat?
She is an evil that seeks to destroy the world, which would bring about the destruction of knowledge.
That it would.
Indeed.
And it sounds like your loyal servant Dexter said that they're looking for the gemstones to bring Tiamat back.
Ah, he's already given you some information, I see.
Well, he's not the god of knowledge.
That he is not, my friend.
That's
what else
true.
can you tell us of these stones?
Of the stones, what do you wish to know?
Where are they?
Is there some kind of a gauntlet that they go into?
Is there one
Gauntlet?
in Teals?
A stone in Tealsing.
Here's your chance. 4.
Four have already made their way to Tealsing. And if you do not go there immediately,
On our way to hell, boys. Strap in. I will transport you there now.
in fact,
I do not consent.
so your question was what knowledge of the stones?
Where are they?
Where are they? Scattered throughout Jakarn.
What is the use of knowledge, pray God, if it is not shared?
Knowledge is
Is it
power,
even
my dear
knowledge?
Ganicus. Knowledge is power, my dear Ganicus.
If no
Knowledge
one knows, you know.
Power comes at a price. If you'd wish more information from me, then I would have you do something for me.
What is it you wish?
What is it that we can do
Well-
that you cannot do yourself?
Kira is Ortion's niece.
Whoa!
Yes, Kira is my loyal servant.
What would you like us to do?
Well, your friend over here, he looks kind of dead-eye at Kavari, is possessed by a demon. Is he not?
That he is.
I'm not possessed. She is trying, but she has not successfully taken over yet.
Charisma save.
You knew that was coming. With advantage because he saw it.
Well, it's a save with him next to me.
It's true.
Are you trying to
Doesn't get it,
lie to the god of knowledge right now?
No, charisma save. Probably the demon's trying to do something.
No, he's not lying because if he was possessed, he wouldn't be in control of anything
20.
ever.
20? You're good. You hear her kind of clawing at your mind, saying, I am in more control than you think.
She believes she is in more control than she thinks.
Be that as it may, there is a demon dwelling inside of you, is there not?
I completely forgot about this.
I think that's the
There
whole
is.
reason we came here.
There is.
Yeah.
And where, pray tell, did this demon come to possess you?
She found me as a boy in Axehenge.
Yes. And then what happened to Axehenge?
Hinge.
Ass hinge?
Yeah, like that little butt flap.
You know, like ass place.
Kavar,
Ass place.
what happened to Axenge?
I do not remember. I woke up in a pile of rubble.
Is this a deception or is this a persuasion?
Who doesn't
That's
remember?
literally what I said in the backstory. That's all I remember.
No, listen, let's not get
It doesn't matter.
I guess the positive one. Persuasion.
This is what Kavari actually believes.
Yes.
Okay, roll for it.
21.
Okay, he believes you.
Perhaps,
I'm curious if he failed. Like,
Nice.
perhaps old
I
wise
got to roll a
one.
charisma roll twice.
The god of knowledge may show him visions
what?
of that fateful day.
Why don't you lie there?
A very astute,
We haven't been
an astute suggestion, Gannicus.
Stupendous.
He kind of brings you close to him with telekinesis,
Oh.
and he grabs your head, and you see visions of what happened at Axhenge, of yourself destroying your classmates
Do we
and
all
killing
just
your
him?
teacher, just Kavari.
What are you doing to him?
Oh, it's all right.
It's not possible. I could not have done that.
No, this is the truth, Kavari.
What did you do?
Kavari,
Kavar?
what did you say?
I slayed them all.
The younglings?
The children's, the teachers, everyone.
Well, I guess they did
When
teach you
did
very
you-
well then.
But you're not even that strong.
It's not my strength that did it.
So you're a mass murderer.
Not under my control.
Alright, so
So you lied?
how do we get rid of the demon?
Well, because of Kavari's actions, because of Kavari's actions, Axhenge was left desolate and destroyed, and more demons have been able to pour out from there. Demons, again, they seek to destroy all.
It opened the portal?
It did. I would have you close it before I give you more knowledge as to your quest with Tiamat.
Where is Axhenge?
Axhenge is
Isn't it?
it's off of this map. It's like
Isn't it?
Oh, it's in here?
Yep.
Isn't it on a different
it's like
continent?
no. He's over like right here is
Oh, like
where you are.
further south?
It's a little bit off the island over here. It'll probably take
So it's like a
day-
Puerto Rico.
Basically, it would probably take a day via a ship to get there.
It's there, but no one knows.
But it knows on an island.
It is now.
I was not the one who did that. That was this devil. Her name is, or this demon. Her name
Shades
is
right
Shade.
then. I know.
She serves Grazette.
I am
Or
aware.
Grast. Well, I don't know how to pronounce
I think
it.
it's Grizzly.
Grizzle.
Oh, Grizzle?
Grast.
Is there any way for us to destroy his demons?
Of
The only way
course.
to kill
And
a
again,
demon is to-
knowledge comes at a price.
We already
I
got
believe
the
you
scroll.
already have the knowledge on how to kill this
We already
demon,
got
do
the
you not?
scroll.
Duh. We have to go to the demon's home
What
plane
if-
if we want to save Kavari without killing him too.
Or you can kill
Yes.
the host.
What if we were to just want to, old god,
Bring back to life.
old wise god, transfer the demon to a different being?
That is one of the options.
You wish to do this?
Is this possible?
Of course.
Well, I
Is it easy?
Can we put it in Oni?
If we stopped killing all the prisoners, I thought that we might have done that to someone.
Yeah, but then
Is it possible you
they
need a
wouldn't be able
willing
to control
host?
the demon like
Mhm.
the bar.
You need a willing host. And even
Could
then,
put it in someone we want to kill him.
how difficult would it be? It would depend on your skill with the arcans. Arcane? Arcana magic.
Now, if I may propose a suggestion that benefit both parties. Seeing as you like your contracts, as with my young foul friend here, Say you were to divulge that small, insignificant amount of your vast knowledge with us on how exactly to transfer this demon out of our beloved friend here. And in doing so, we will go to Axehenge immediately and slay and close this portal. For you, O great wise one.
You wish to sign a contract with me?
Sure.
It's hot as balls in here.
Yeah. Dan's upstairs if someone wants to grab him.
Don't come around.
Yeah, tell him to come around.
Yeah, tell him to come in.
He's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Whatever. If he wants to play, he'll come around.
Oh, it's your sandwich. Like, what the fuck is this? Motherfuckers bringing sandwiches in.
Okay, so you, Gannicus, if I understand you, are proposing that I remove the demon from your friend Kavari. Then the 6 of you will sign a contract to...
No. You just give us the knowledge and tools to do it ourselves.
Necessary.
And then we will immediately go and do whatever you want us to in Axehenge.
Let us see.
Gannicus and I would sign a contract in blood. Thus
Your soul is
thus-
already bound,
Yeah.
Kira. I do
Yeah,
not
you-
need that.
You're already all in on the Ogma train.
Hey, how do I get out of that?
You don't.
Good luck.
You wouldn't know. Good luck.
John's gonna send you 9 pages of how to get out.
Single space.
I just do what
Yeah.
Don did and not read it.
Kevin!
Yeah.
Get Dan.
No, come on.
Kevin won't get you.
Tell me to come around.
The door's open.
Everyone say come around back, down by the pool, because the door's open and nice cold air is blowing
Dan,
in
we'd
here.
go, but no one wants to get up.
We're at a critical moment of the story. Don't
They're
be
at
so
a critical
interrupting.
moment. They're
Just
bargaining
come
with
around.
Ogma.
The door's literally open.
Wait, do you know how to get around the back?
Here upstairs, here downstairs.
Yes,
Yeah, I mean, I asked Kevin to do it, but I'm in the middle of being
Just
Ogma.
stay.
No,
Wait, Brett's coming.
Good job, Dan. You made Brett get up.
Okay.
Brett's coming.
Okay, Brett, you're signing a contract in blood.
Oh, I think Dan is now walking around back, and Brett's gonna get up there, and Dan's not gonna be there.
It's awesome.
That's great.
Right?
It does give Brett a lesson.
Yeah. Don't do anything for Dan.
But there.
Your suggestion was I give you the knowledge to exorcise the demon from your friend Kavari, put it in the soul of another,
Yes.
and then you will go and close the portal in Axehenge for me.
Yes. Close it, stamp it out, utterly destroy it, all that live there.
I have a better idea. How about you go and close down the portal for me, and I will remove the demon from him.
Thanks.
Yes!
Wait. So what was his?
Can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
Are you playing D&D?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
My boyfriend's a dungeon master.
Oh yeah?
Can
He's-
I get
he's a
like,
dungeon
somebody's
master.
phone number to like introduce him to you guys? Is that cool? Or are you
There's
like
our
a
DM.
low
Yep.
society?
That's okay.
Why you wanna play? You can play a dragon.
I think he would just be like super stoked that other people, because when he saw the conference room, he like creamed himself thinking, oh my god, I can host here.
That's what he
exactly
did.
What we did.
Yeah, that's exactly what
I
I did.
prefer his basement though.
I prefer this.
Polar.
I'm sorry. I'm
No, it's okay.
I'm
That's
done.
alright.
We're all gross.
I will offer you this. And Face pops up and he says, Face, welcome back. You seem to be sleeping. Dan, you look like you lost weight.
Really terrific. Other dad, totally disastery.
Did you take that from someone else's dad?
Did you get that from? I mean, another cool Drew Russell of that. Well, we'll probably talk about that though.
Okay, so
So Ogma responds to Gannicus and says, I have a better idea. Perhaps you go and close this portal for me, and I'll remove the demon from your friend.
Well, you've given me very few options that are viable.
Can you block the demon so he doesn't have to struggle with it while we're down in Axehenge? Because wouldn't it be stronger the closer it gets to the portal?
This it would.
Axehenge. Is there a
That's
way
where the
that you
demon
could
portal is.
pacify it while we did this mission for you?
Here I could, yes, but so close to a portal.
Yeah,
I'm
Kavori
just
found
not
out
of
that
use.
he was the reason it got destroyed. Because he destroyed us.
Well, I
I thought we already
suppose
knew that.
And he did.
We knew that, but the characters didn't.
I suppose it is your demon, Kavari. I suppose it should be your decision.
First, Dang is still smart.
I'm smart again. Yeah.
Yeah, we're back.
we were high for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, because all the fucking.
Yeah.
Kira got on his knees.
He tried.
Did
That
that
beat it hurt.
Yeah. But he also tried in real life too.
Sure. Roll play.
Yeah, we role played the hell out of that.
Real play the hell out of that.
What happened?
I was getting cold.
Yeah, it's delicious.
What? It's cold out.
Oh, yeah, you know-
It's like 30 degrees.
Would you like to
Nice.
switch the entire layout of this table right
Well,
now?
you choose that side.
Yeah.
Next
I
time,
got
choose that side.
He's the dungeon master.
I feel like you're getting hot flashes
Yeah.
because everyone else is fine. Brett's in a hoodie.
I'm in a sweatshirt. Yeah, I'm comfy.
Is it just the Dobblers?
Fuck them.
You would.
I have.
He would.
I believe you were the catcher.
That's
But you know what?
You got fish.
If you have sex with a girl, she still fucks you.
that's true.
Oh, that didn't even close all the way. There. You happy?
Yes.
Good.
All right.
What
So
if
wait,
she's
what is
amazing?
my what is?
I don't know, you're about to say something.
Well, he's going to offer us a contract to get rid of your demon. If we get rid of the portal that you caused in the first place.
I didn't cause the
Portal
portal.
gets
The
stronger.
demons caused it.
No, the demon gets stronger.
Yeah, but that's where we're at.
Portal.
We're gonna work on that.
Omar, if we closed, I apologize, but Kavar,
Watch
Thanks,
your
Tom.
tongue, bud.
if we close the portal, would we not be able to go to hell and destroy the?
No, different.
The
This-
abyss.
Goddamn.
Man.
Lore.
I
Yeah.
would love to proceed to accent, but now, I'm here for my home, here for my mother. We must save the city first.
Kind of looks at you. Do you think me a fool?
Did I say that you were?
Of course I know you need to save your home first.
I was just telling you where we're at the moment.
I understand.
Can you do a spirit?
Clearly I meant afterwards.
Or Hell's Zone grenade?
Oh, face is here.
Face was busy hiding in the darkness.
Holy shit!
He didn't get caught.
He was
on
hidden-
that shit. Fuck.
He was hidden in the bookshelves. and
Everyone loves a surprise round.
It was just like this the whole time. Oh shit!
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Which of the artifacts did Venom Claw take from Castle Amanzir? What powers did that single one bestow? I don't know if they're I don't know.
He won't tell us, because knowledge is power.
Correct. But let it be known that the stones separately are useless. All 5 of them must be
That's
together.
always trying to find out.
Do we know how many Sorceless has?
Sorry?
Do you know how many Sorceless Ray has?
How many stones he has? Of course I do.
Will you tell us?
No.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
I would like to play a game with you if
Oh shit!
you're up for it. If you would like to, if you would truly like to stand on knowledge's power.
Oh man, this is a battle between Don and Steve. It's not even Ogma and Ganon. Oh.
A battle of wits, you say?
The battle of wits.
Certainly. He puts your strength and wisdom in.
Oh! Chicken!
I don't remember that I had the idea, so I was. Oh. I get what I want anyway. That's cool.
What was this?
I got scared.
Yeah, I did.
He's trying to be an engineer. No, you're back.
No, he was gonna out DM me. Well,
Yeah, DM you.
what was this contest of champions you wished?
Go into a contest.
That you did this.
I did.
I would much like to feat in contests of strength.
You remember everything that was just being said.
I'm not articulate enough to communicate it like I wanted to.
Correct.
So how would I propose this to you if I don't know how to speak it?
Speak it simple.
I see. Would you like to have
I
your
literally don't know how.
Would you like to have your intelligence back?
No.
To complete your sentence.
Wasn't that important.
Roll a deception.
It's like arguing with a five-year-old.
Why is that
Because
deception?
It's like
I would.
arguing with
I
a five-year-old.
would. I like how I am. Why? That's not deception.
No, what persuasion?
They're probably the same anyway. -3, so it'll be a 19.
Oh,
16.
wasn't that important? All right.
Ogma, you seem to like to keep your
Chewing on the
knowledge-
straw.
You seem to like to keep your knowledge close to the vest, but if you answer this question, the sooner we can get on our quest. Is Venomclaw still in the city?
Of course. Dragons are quite territorial, as I'm sure you, as the Dragon Slayers, know. He has laid claim to Westfall. He will not leave.
Then we must kill him.
Hi.
Is the artifact still here with
I
them?
do. I have one last question for you.
Yes, my disciple.
What does this contract do?
The new contract. You shall serve me.
I whispered to Kavari.
You shall spread knowledge to the people of Dracaran, and the portal shall be closed at Axe Hedge.
You sure did.
No, I was talking about the assassin contract.
The original contract?
Yeah.
Had you completed your mission, the god of murder would have been resurrected.
Contract bad.
Contract bad, Kara. Contract very bad. Would you have wished to seen your friends just murdered before your eyes?
He doesn't seem that. He doesn't seem that cool with that. He's like, look at that. I'm glad you're back here.
Hey,
Let's kill Wraith together.
hey.
Watashi wa nara asumite hake shimasu.
Definitely left my pencil.
See.
Wait,
And these can.
this one?
Yes. Oh, you're the man.
Or this one?
They're both of them. Thank you.
Perhaps if we kill Venomclaw, the rest of the dragons will run.
Nani?
If we kill Venomclaw, the leader, perhaps the smaller dragons will run. Perhaps we
Should fear our name.
Perhaps. They already fear the Dragon Slayers. How many have we killed since we've arrived?
6.
You have
It's
killed
much
way
more
more
than
than that.
6.
5.
That's just the right direction.
Ogma pats Gannicus on the head.
Does he give him
No.
That's not
plus
happening
one
again.
knowledge,
That ain't
plus
happening
one
again.
strength?
It might. Huh?
That is,
Is there anything else we need from Agma?
we got
do we need a rest?
I think we're
What
full.
time of day is it?
It's now afternoon because you were in the middle of a long rest trying to learn that spell.
Mm.
Oh, so I didn't finish that rest.
Correct.
Or the rest before?
I'm full.
And then came right here.
Unless
You should be.
finish your rest to get to this.
So wait, we're
Yeah, we should be full.
in a long rest?
I'm full.
Have one.
Yeah, because he was trying to learn that spell, and that's when Ogma came. Was in the middle of that.
What did we say together?
I came because everyone kept trying to summon her, and then I was like, "You really want me to try?" And then everyone except for Joe was like, "Yeah." And Joe was like, "No." She knew what I was gonna do. So I went up there and was like, "Hey, there's this servant of Baal here who really would like you to resurrect him," and then that fucking brought him right away.
Right away. Like, right
Oh,
away.
I have a question.
Yes, Fully.
Is there any powerful alchemists in Westfall or nearby?
That would probably be a question for Kabari that he could answer.
Oh, Agma went up.
A powerful alchemist for what purpose, Face?
I would like to either create a weapon or perhaps a poison paste to enhance my ability in battle.
An alchemist.
Super stuff.
Yes, there is an alchemist in Westfall.
Where can I find it?
Gotta find
In
the.
Westfall.
In the alchemist house.
He is down expositions. He specializes
I gotta just find the
Oh,
on the other side of the of town.
all the infinity stones?
Ah.
Seriously.
What? All of the Infinity Stones or the Stone?
The,
Of course.
the next four.
All
You
of
see
them.
the
I'm
next
gonna give
one.
it back to you now.
So we're going to hell.
Hi. Tilsing is a place we'll never visit. Even though Rato's there. You son of a bitch, Sean.
Makes sense that you'd want to go there, right?
Face,
Yeah.
why do we know kill Rocco?
We will.
I believe, dear Gannicus, because he is afraid.
Ogma, you were the god of knowledge, but I must say, ever since I was a boy, I've bested Rato in all things. I don't fear him.
Except keeping your family
Did Donbeer really say that?
Donbeer said that, and Ogma just kind of looks at him and is like,
Hold your tongue, Donbeer. It's not funny to joke about. I know that you believe very strongly about family as well. No.
He seems like a little more of a free spirit kind of.
Don't worry, Face. Anyone who serves Serexless will die in time.
Hi. I'll be the one to kill Rato.
You will.
We will try though, right? Together. Or
Together,
you,
yes,
or you.
but it
If
should
you
be my
like to
blade.
face him alone, I understand and respect that.
I would prefer to face him alone. Hi.
Then you have my sympathy.
Dan,
Help.
across the bridge on the map I just sent, that's where it is.
Slum Falls?
Mm-hmm.
Slum Falls Millionaire.
You seek to give him more honor than he deserves, Face. He snuck behind your back and killed your family.
I know exactly what he did.
Hmm.
And that's why I want to be the one to do it, to finish him.
It's not honoring Rato. It's going to be his
Yeah.
honor to be the one that slays him.
Kavari walks over to Face, puts his hand on his shoulder, and says, "As you will be the one to kill Rato, I want to be the one to finish Venable for what he's done to my city."
He just ate his son.
Hi.
Killed like half the people.
No,
that-
Hi,
actually,
Gloria. You have my leave.
No, it's the other one. It's the other one.
First, let's save your son, and then let's save my city.
We should probably stop by the alchemist first. I
Oh,
believe.
his son.
I believe I can be
Did you
convinced.
forget? Did you forget about Oni already?
Oh, yeah.
Pardon me for asking for
Out
this,
of my head.
but do you wish to poison a green dragon?
It's not necessarily for Wraith, it's for all my enemies.
I see.
Can you just do it for him? Magic alchemist, since you know everything.
He looks at Kira and says, "Have I not done enough for you by reviving your companion?"
That's not,
You can keep him.
it's not necessary, Ogma. It's not necessary. We'll visit the alchemist.
Would you mind if we waited here till dark,
Why would we wait till dark?
so we can sneak through the city easier?
The dragon can see in the dark.
They have limited vision, but that's meta.
What do you mean? We fought like 12 dragons.
Not
In a day.
in the
Yeah, but
day.
we fought them in a dark
No,
cavern
in
and they
like
saw us
one
like it
day.
was nothing.
It wasn't a dark cavern. There was holes going through the ceiling.
Don't suppose you want to speed us on our way and put us in the castle.
I do not.
Sooner
What
we
does it
get there,
matter?
the sooner we can
Well, we can't.
help out with
Never
Accent.
mind.
If you cannot deal with this problem, what makes me believe that you'd be able to deal with Axhenge?
Well,
It's-
I don't know if I know to say that.
It's not the
Well,
The god speaks
you
true.
would
No,
know
Ventus.
if we could or not. You've got knowledge.
Yes, I would like you to prove it to
Kavari
me.
single-handedly decimated Axhenge. It shouldn't be a problem.
This is
Gavari
true.
decimated younglings and children
And when
and teachers.
As
He
I
did
was-
not decimate demons.
This is true. The demon was the one that did it.
so he killed only the weak, who could not defend themselves.
And the teachers as well. They were quite capable. They were the ones that taught him.
They taught him well.
They did.
How much I control?
They did, dear.
I was able
gods.
to best the teachers about the time I was Kavari's age while he was there. That doesn't mean they're strong fighters.
He wouldn't have been there.
You are a progeny, Dom.
No, you trained in birdie. That's what he said.
Yeah, no.
You trained in birdie.
Never mind, you didn't train there.
Sabini trained in Accent.
And I could beat Zombini at 14.
It's in the back, so Brian's read it.
I don't get it.
Because it's more relatable to this character.
It's not a question of ability. We are not all immortal, and I have plenty of other enemies that need killing.
Yes. Yes, you do. However, I will not teleport you into the castle.
And we, as I said,
And this meeting's over.
remain here till night for our exit to be safe.
Certainly.
Long rest.
Again?
I mean, we could just hang out till dark. I think we're
Do you-
all full.
did you
Unless
come back
He
full?
only has one.
Let's go right now. Let's go right now. I'm gonna hold Kira up like this and run through the city.
As like a shield,
Yes.
contested strength checks.
Hey, can I read the contract?
I didn't write up a contract for you. Why would I write up a contract?
God damn it.
No, it's gonna come back to bite you.
Is it?
Either he's dead or he's.
The contract is.
Yeah. The contract is serve
Great.
Ogma or die.
Serve
Stay
Ogma
dead.
or die. Or stay dead.
I mean, it's easy. You read it.
I read it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I read it.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm
you
sorry,
could-
Joe. I'll write a 10-page contract.
You
for
literally
tonight.
could write that right now
Yeah.
and give it to him.
Okay, hold
I
on.
mean,
You should do that so he has it, so he doesn't get confused.
Okay.
So
Figure out exactly what the contract is. So there's no more questions about it.
Okay, hold on.
Ogma.
I'm serious.
Or die.
Don, does this just appear on the floor?
Hmm?
Serve Ogma or die?
Yeah.
Well, now you know.
The signature.
Who's taking
Almost.
And here's Kira's.
This is. If it looks good, it's really impressive for being upside down and backwards.
It's in blood. That's why it's red.
blood?
No, no, no. I mean, you're writing upside down and backwards.
Alright, so I think we're done with Ogma.
Great.
No, this stays until we're done with Don's campaign.
Pretty much. There's the contract.
There's the
Now
contract.
everyone knows it.
Serve Ogma and prevent the demon's plague from spreading further. Oh wow, this is okay.
Oh, it's actually. Oh, it's, yeah.
You have to be like a town crier now. Hear ye, Ogma! Ogma the all knowledgeable has
Sure.
bestowed me upon knowledge. Come gather round.
Let's rest.
No.
I copy exactly what he said word for word.
Let's
And
rest.
his voice.
Alright, we'll rest then.
I need not us stay awake.
Face is gonna
I'm
spend.
gonna stay awake. I'm gonna look through the books.
Face is gonna spend half the rest reading that book of poison that you gave me last.
So, Ogma says, I look forward to seeing if you are able to succeed here. And then we will discuss Axhenge.
Arigato gozaimasu.
We'll be seeing you soon.
I hope so, Vesta. The darkness goes away, time is now back to normal, and Dexter is like, hey,
Gackus.
What did you say,
Oh.
Dexter?
Kira needs sleep.
you came over
You
here,
protected
you
her?
prayed to Ogma,
Yeah.
and nothing happened.
Hajime Mashite.
Go sleep.
Yeah, gozaimasu.
Do you still have that toga thing?
Yeah.
Hands crawl and slash?
If you sleep here and someone comes, then you're not protected.
Well, like the baby sling things.
we did it once and I jumped out of it and attacked somebody. It was really cool. It's okay.
But Ogma
I like
said
your
it
mug, Dan.
would be safe for us to rest here.
Yeah.
So
You're
Kira's gonna climb into his little satchel.
Face is gonna read the book of
And he's
poisons.
gonna take the thing and he's gonna shut the light off.
Dumbeer's gonna find a spot by a window, take out a whetstone, and start sharpening Mother's Love.
Cool.
I'm gonna look at the books.
You look at the books.
And Kira gains a little.
No.
Hmm.
Kira's at the
How far
beginning of
behind
level 11.
Oh,
Kira and Face are right. No, well, Face has 4,000 more XP or something. I'm probably gonna start just doing that.
95,450.
Yeah, just tell me when to level up. 'cause
I'm
I
gonna
don't
just
know.
start doing like, okay, you guys leveled up after doing a thing.
What thing?
I don't know. The
So
thing.
can I level up when I'm
Say level
in the
up.
temple?
No,
No.
I don't need very much experience level.
we're not doing that.
Yeah, we're not doing experience anymore.
What?
It's significantly better.
Alright.
We're
We
doing
just
be-
you
milestones.
guys complete like a thing, and then I
We're
say,
doing
all right,
milestones.
everyone leveled up.
Yeah, we're doing milestones.
Are we doing that now?
Yeah, let's try it.
So I'm level 11 still?
Yeah, you're sure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So am I.
I mean,
So am I. So am I.
so I guess I just stand by the front door.
There are books upon books upon books in the library. Dambier finds a nice, comfortable leather chair and just kind of sinks into it, and is like, sharpening Mother's Love for a bit. He gets a little tired. Keep sharpening Mother's Love.
Are you putting me to sleep?
You took his old daughter?
No, he said he was sharpening Mother's Love. I'm describing it.
Well, I also said I closed it up by a window to keep watch.
Yeah, there's a chair right at the window.
Describe my window.
Describe it.
It's one of the
Close
looks
the
like
window.
that.
Describe it.
Let's just let him do
I
his
just
thing.
did.
Face is reading his book of poisons.
Is that
Describe
Face
that.
reads this book
What's the competition?
that is in abysmal, and he's not able to understand it.
You're pushing too far.
Yes.
Yeah, you're pushing too far, Dan.
You fucking Dan.
It's about to be an abysmal.
I only speak common and draconic.
Well, and it looks like you ain't reading this shit, are you?
Is it bad to be abysmal?
Abysmal? Abyssal is demonic.
Yeah, it sure is. Ooh. Kavari's going to translate an entire book for Face. That's so nice of him.
That'll take.
I'm looking for that book of
Face, you
resurrection.
sit down and you start reading your book of poison.
He took it.
What is it exactly you're looking for?
I think since I already have a bunch of magical weapons, I think really what I want to do is be able to create pastes that can enhance the damage of my arrowheads and my katana.
Okay, that's going to be a medicine check. So if you want to try to do that, the book would be able to give you the knowledge, and you would do a medicine check on whatever you're trying
Well,
to.
the reason I wanted to do with an alchemist is because aside from the book and being proficient in my poisoner's kit, I also have a poison sword and a poison orb. So I have all these things, so I wanted to see if an alchemist can maybe really enhance and give me something really effective. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like just reading the book of poisons, I could probably come up with something, but like it'd probably be like kind of like You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
With all these poison things, I feel like maybe do something a little better.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
I wanted to
So,
move with alchemist.
so you'll wait till you go to the alchemist, but
Yeah.
you're able to read
I'm
in this
studying
book.
the book.
You're able to find in this book that you'd be able to enhance weapons with in a poison element, with a poison element. Okay. Gannicus is walking back and forth.
No, I stand still.
Gannicus is standing still
You're working on your
in the
invisibility.
middle of the library.
Yeah, right in front. Where's the front door? Well, no, by the front door.
You're by the front door.
I'm just.
So you're
I'm
basically
staring at the front door.
you were basically by the front door when you did this whole thing. So you kind of turn around and walk 10 feet back to the door, and you are looking at these big double doors and just staring intently,
Petting the bird.
petting the bird. The bird is soothed by this.
Bird is very much asleep.
Dexter, do you have any magic scrolls in this library?
You asked me that already,
Did I?
but we do not. No, I'm sorry.
Do you have any books on demons?
There's no magic spells in them?
Scrolls, no.
But there's spell
Books on demons, of course.
Show me.
Yes, and it takes you over to the big library shelf that says D for all the stuff in the world. In the letter D, you see dragons, demogorgons,
Alright.
drakes,
Demogorgons plural.
demogorgons plural,
Demogorgon is
demogorgons plural,
a
The
demon.
demon trends. Yep.
demons.
Maybe someone should pick up
Devils.
that Demogorgons plural book.
And he gives you the book on demons. What is that? You see that bug? Kill it with fire. Could have been a spider.
Alright.
Spider.
Can I scan the book for anything on Sherdraden or Grizzit?
Pick one.
Grizzit.
What's Grizzit?
Grizzit?
Grizzly is the demon lord that
Let's see.
instructed Shader to come after him.
Let's do a survival check.
He's an actual.
Or no, religion.
Religion?
Hmm?
And turn it over to the demons. Yeah, 3 layers to the abyss.
6.
3.
Every other demon.
Well, I'd like infinite layers.
6.
Yes.
You read the book too fast and you find nothing.
Other
alright.
demon.
Oh, is it?
Alright. Just gonna go walk around, I guess.
Okay.
I think we're ready to complete
Yes,
our
also.
long rest.
Should we grill?
Yeah.
Nice grill.
Do we complete our long rest?
Roll a
Any
d20.
hungry son?
How was your
Just one.
It was just her birthday.
You don't have any
What
jack
did you guys do?
No, I don't. 7.
Parents came over.
7?
Yeah, open presents, had cake.
You are able to hear through the church, like there are still people kind of calling out, like,
Party's on Saturday, which
Yeah, it smells
I think
fine.
Grace was
You still hear people kind of screaming outside like the entire time. Serve the dragon overlords. They will be merciful. They will let us serve them. Is it not better to serve than to die?
I just, under my breath, town full of cowards.
Wait, the town people are saying?
A couple.
Let's serve.
Yeah.
Serve the dragons rather than die. It's not the entire town. It's a couple people just kind of walking through and just kind of saying that. Okay.
Alright, so we are. Castle Missouri's there. Where's the Templar at?
The bar, is there any more tunnels or
So
pathways
right
to
now,
get to the castle?
said it was afternoon. It's about 10 o'clock at night.
The Platinum Dragon to
Mm.
the castle.
What happens? We rested, right?
You
Yeah.
rested and nothing
we're up.
happened, just the thing. Do you level up?
No, now we're awake.
Yeah.
Kavari,
Yes.
ready?
It's not the
10 o'clock
morning.
at night.
Oh, we're not doing that?
It's 10 o'clock at night.
We have a mission.
So, Vaster, you feel like a kind of vibration, like in your pouch.
In your pouch?
Mm-hmm. Your traveler's
Oh,
chest.
someone's calling you.
Okay.
Just getting a text message.
Alright, so I pulled.
You pull out the stone that RNA gave to you like 7 months ago.
I thought it was out of charges.
No, that was
No,
That was
different
one direct to
What
RNA.
we threw away that we could recharge?
Yeah.
That one you
That
threw
one.
away that you couldn't
Did I
recharge.
do that too?
Just fucking everybody up.
No, I think it was Dan.
I think
It was 100% Dan because he talked to Rado last and then he just was like, and then. Yeah.
Alright, so.
RNA says, Vaster, are you there?
I am.
What is the status of Westfall?
It is still under siege by the dragons. How far away are you?
I will be there in the morning. I brought help.
In the morning. Ooh, shale. Yes! We need a healer. Yes!
My ears perk up at the mention of shale.
My ears perk up when you're internet.
My nether regions becoming gods with shell.
Warriors spark up,
In
realizing we
addition
better
to
can't
a
save
few
myself.
smaller dragons, there is
And my city.
there's a large powerful dragon here called Venomclaw. Do you know of him?
She kind of pauses. Venomclaw said, did you face him?
Yes, we were not full
Ah.
strength.
And we defeated him.
And he
Nope.
he got
You
away,
died twice.
but he's still here.
I'll meet you in the Temple of Bahamut in the morning. Can you get there safely?
That we should be able to. I'll let the rest know. Who else is with you?
And the stone kind of stops
Awesome.
So I go relay that Aranea will be here in the morning and she'll meet us at the Platinum Dragon. So I tell her.
Dragon
The
Slayers.
Platinum Dragon sounds like a fucking nightclub.
It
glowing.
does. Dragon Slayers, in the meantime, can we stop by the Alchemist, please?
Oh,
That is on the other side of the city.
Well, we have until morning.
oh, excuse me,
There's
please.
20 dragons. We risk alerting them to our presence.
Pass without well, I guess I wouldn't call it that. I will use my ninjutsu to see us safely across.
Oh,
Hi.
I remember, Oma tell me something important. It's very, we need to know it.
What is it, friend?
She say, Tiamat weak by killing her children. Make Tiamat weaker by killing her children.
Would that be Venom Fish?
I don't know who her children are.
Any chromatic dragon or her children.
I know that.
That might be meta. While we're still in the library, I'm going to ask Dexter if there's any books on Tiamat.
The Dragon Queen. Why, yes. I may have some. He takes you over to the D section for dragons.
The D section's like.
Yeah, the D's. Every other letter is like
You got devils, demons, dragons, demigorgons, according to Don.
Demigorgons.
The
They
whole
reproduce
giant section
in
on
Japan.
Doken the Righteous.
Oh my god! He.
Oh, it's just her ballet friends.
Oh my god, there's so many deals in this.
Dogen.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Fucking D's all over the
So-
place. All these fucking D's.
Kira is able to find the book on dicks, and he's like, "Ooh, this is beautiful."
Kira's asleep.
Kira woke up to find the book on
You're a
dicks.
dick.
I didn't let him escape.
Oh, well, he still found the book on dicks because he is stealthy as fuck.
What about Penny?
Yeah. Right. So he brings you over. He says, there's a fabulous section on King Doken the Righteous here.
Who's that?
You've not heard?
He sounds pompous. Where's Tim?
King Doken, I've
He
never
hit-
heard of that one.
He hands you a book of King Doken the Righteous. He has fought to you. No, I'm fucking. Damn it. I want it!
Why not? It's been 50 years. Why not?
Just like
It's been 50 years.
He points you to the section
Right.
in King Doken the Righteous. It says, King Doken the Righteous fought Tiamat and lived.
It's been 50 years.
What doctor knows?
That's a long time. Anything can happen in 50 years.
No.
But it doesn't seem like a short enough time for her to come back again.
I really do hope he shoehorns Doken in here.
Yeah, true. He will.
I hope so.
Anyway.
I really do hope so.
Bring back old characters, okay?
He shows you the little book of Doken the Righteous and says, King Doken the Righteous fought Tiamat and lived.
That is such a tiny book.
Yes,
can't
like one
be
sentence
factual.
right there. How could you?
Just have the bird pick it
Did
up.
you
He
throw
serves
it
all-
up? You threw the book down?
Yeah.
You don't like this book? Oh, I step on it.
Gannicus takes 5d6 of force damage for stepping on such a holy book.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead, roll it.
I'm not rolling my own damage.
Fine.
You do your own work.
Six. You know what? D8.
God damn it, that was 3 ones. 3. God
See, this
damn
is-
it.
You can't interact with the NPCs
Six.
and make fun of the
11.
actual players.
Face walks over to the book. and he-
11 force
Alright.
damage.
And he picks
You
it
really
up.
doing that?
And he dusts it
Yeah,
off.
fuck you.
Because Don is vain.
Done.
So
Dexter
King
Dexter
Doken
doesn't-
the Righteous is
Wow.
vain.
Why would Dexter?
Yeah.
Why would Dexter care about a king in a different continent?
And he goes,
Red webbing.
that's disrespect.
Red webbing.
And he hands
He's
it
never
back.
used it.
Okay, so because he did that, he gets 3d6 of extra HP.
What?
Seriously?
Yeah, fuck you, Steve.
This is your vanity. This has nothing to do with
Kira,
Yeah, goddamn,
Kira
7,
picks the book off and dusts
10.
it and then keeps it.
Honestly,
15,
honestly, face it.
What do I got?
16 extra
Am I
HP.
on
16,
36.
16.
Okay.
6+6+4.
Jesus Christ.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have been so rude to that book on King Doken the Righteous. So fuck it.
Maybe I was mistaken. Let me play now. Give me Kira. Good book.
Kira has the book hidden well.
That's the best
Steal
move
it
I've
or
ever
what?
Do you have the book hidden well, or you get it?
And the temporary points.
Or do you want to give it to
Do you
him?
say temper?
Yeah.
Temporary points come off at the once you get hit. Yeah.
Alright, well.
Oh,
Once
it's
you
just
get-
temp
Yeah,
HP?
temporary.
Yeah, once you get down to 88.
Okay. I thought that was permanent.
Oh no.
Oh, that was permanent. I was like, oh.
I'm sorry, Dexter. I disrespect your book. And I take out a torch and I light it on fire.
How do you have them? Oh, you took it from Dexter?
No, Kira had it.
Oh.
And then I throw it on the ground.
You take, let's see, this many.
Start rolling d20s.
You gonna down Gannicus? And
Yeah, I sure am.
That's fine. That just proves your own vanity.
Yep, it does.
You God.
This is
9, 6. Let's see. I'm just gonna add this up because Steve wanted to do this, and I don't give a fuck.
Is the book still on fire?
Yeah.
Face casts minor illusion over the book to make it look like it burned to nothing.
Okay.
But,
You can do that?
yeah, I
You
can.
mind?
I do. Yeah. But he blows out the flames. But it looks like it just burns to nothing.
Cool.
But it's not.
You take 19 more force damage.
Alright.
So it looks right now. It looks like the book is gone,
Ah,
but it's not.
sweet.
I'm
Okay.
running out of paper on this HP section. From all the constant.
We should disrespect knowledge.
Dan, if you do this when we make fun of Zombini in your entire campaign, I am fine with that. In
Wait,
fact,
what?
I expect it.
I don't know if Dan would be so petty.
I don't care.
Well, what about zombie?
You should do that to us when we do stuff with Zombini.
Can we get back to the story?
Yeah, sure.
Do what with zombie? Do we?
Oh, no.
Do you have,
Anyway,
do you have the book on TS?
he takes you to the Book of Dragons and says, "Here,
I'm gonna take the book. May I keep this?
certainly."
Put it in my bag.
Cool.
My man purse.
Cool.
Ogma be praised. We got rid of the false knowledge of that fake King God,
the
Doken.
praised,
Thank you, old
the
man.
lesser bard.
Oh.
How much HP do you got?
How much HP do you have?
100!
King Doken pops up out of nowhere
I'll
and
fight.
shows you how a real fireball works, and he decimates you.
I'm resistant to fire.
Not anymore, you're not.
So you're telling me? So I'm gonna put you in a DM quandary. Fireball lights all objects around it that are combustible on fire. So you're telling me this god who almost killed us for threatening his library is gonna stand there and let King Doken incinerate all his knowledge in his
Doken
library?
is able to condense his
Knowledge is
fireball now
power.
after 50 years,
Ah,
and he just lights Kavari on fire.
interesting. Okay.
Alright.
So Kavari has been
Inconsistency.
lit on fire, and he is unable to put it out. So you're going to take a constant 2d4 fire damage every 6 seconds.
I'm gonna dimension door into the water.
I try to
The fire is still going because it's internal.
I try to swing it. I try to swing at King Doken.
You miss.
Oh, I didn't even roll for an attack.
It doesn't matter.
All
All right, we get back to the campaign. Steve, you can have your HP back, you
Oh.
fucking dick.
Thank you.
Can I keep my 104?
Yeah, you can keep your temp HP. He does need it.
It needs all the help.
He's at 88, he doesn't need it.
No, actually, 104.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Dragon Book.
so I got the book.
So you have the dragon book. Okay. Now, what would you guys like to do?
Let's visit the alchemist. We have till tomorrow morning.
I think we should wait for our army.
We don't know when she will get here, Master.
She said in the morning.
How would you know? I have not spoken to her.
Wait, no one else knows I have this stuff.
I don't.
Brett, you're the only one that heard that.
They sure told everybody. I thought you said
I don't remember if you said you told
He
everybody.
did.
I
He did say that.
Faraday told me.
We have till tomorrow morning. Let's visit the alchemist. I'll use my ninjutsu. I'll ensure that we get there safely.
Can't you
No
just
point in
scout
fight
it over
a
yourself?
poison dragon with
I
a
think it's too
poison
far.
weapon.
There'll be other enemies there.
I mean, out of combat,
I
you
still
can
are
try
blue
stuff like
dragons.
infinitely.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Can't you just face? Can't you
That's a good point.
move
Basically.
through the shadows like I've seen you do and just get there really fast?
On my own,
We would just slow you down.
I could, but what if I do run into the dragons? I'll be by myself.
Just be
Is
taking
that
care of
wise?
bigger dragon.
I think it's-
Just
Well,
shadow
yeah,
step
you
back.
are dragonborn. You can say you're on their side.
I probably could get there on my own, but
Your color is blue.
it seems like an unnecessary risk.
Ninja most effective.
Take care
alone.
with you. Both really sneaky.
Don't ninja normally work alone?
Kid, it's not a bad idea. Would you like to accompany me? The two of us will go.
Take
This
care,
alchemist.
he's sneaky.
There it is.
I actually am sneaky.
He actually is really sneaky.
Kid, what do you think?
Bug flying around.
Fuck that book.
Fuck that bug.
Like,
So,
Alright.
where is it exactly?
it's over here.
I feel empowered.
How is he supposed to
The alchemist in the slum falls.
He's not going to be able to. We have 6 hours.
No, we don't. It's 10 o'clock. We have
We have a
10
long time.
hours.
10 hours?
Where you gotta go.
Well, morning could be as early as 6.
Yeah.
Now they do it. That'd be stupid.
Would it? Would it?
You're gonna fight Venom Fang without us? Seems dumb.
I would fight Venom Fang with just me and Alex.
You lose.
I would fight Venom Fang with just me with 1 HP.
It's true, he would. So would I.
You would. That's true. You would fight him with 1 HP.
So you see Face's body start glowing with his T energy, and he says, "Kaka Saratu Tepu," and he casts pass without a trace on himself. Actually, on the whole party.
On the whole party?
Anyway,
Just in
that's on the
case.
whole party.
Okay, sure.
No,
It's an
more than
hour.
10 hours.
You keep saying 10 hours and then we keep looking it
Is
up
it 1
and then
hour?
you're like, oh shit, it's only an hour.
It's still long though.
Yeah.
Kid, let's go. We have no time to waste.
Here, Travis, we should follow.
So Kid and
There's more of us out there. the
It's an
more
hour.
is able to see us.
Kid and Face
As
begin
you
to
know,
stealth their way over to the slum
just
falls.
to see.
Okay.
This is the house.
The city is decimated.
Okay. As you leave the Temple of Ogma, you look up and you see
We have enough
3
time to-
huge dragons flying around the town.
Giant book to-
So, as you do that, if you're able to stick to the corners, it looks like you'd be able to avoid them.
Did you get a chance to look at that
It's
video?
real stealth, Joseph.
The one I sent you?
The pass without a trace as well.
I probably
So it's a 7 plus 13, 20, 30.
Okay.
30.
So now you get to the bridge.
Right, Warlock.
Without incident.
Oh, no, I didn't see
We're
it.
still close.
This is your
It's a
baseline.
lot.
So you get to that bridge, and now you see like a dragon.
Oh, I love
That's already well taken.
Yeah. It's flying over the bridge, like looking around, and it kind of seems to be patrolling the bridge, trying to keep people from going back and forth.
Kid, we might have to go into the water to avoid this dragon.
Face, you're able to detect that this is a huge blue dragon.
That's actually pretty bad. That's actually pretty better because you know, have you ever seen like a Rambo movie?
So how far down is the water from where we are? Like where we're
Let's see, from there,
and
you're
like
probably about.
And can we climb down?
Sure.
Okay.
You're probably about 50 feet as you
50
approach.
feet's pretty far. It's good.
50 feet away from the bridge. So as you approach, you're able to see that the right at the bridge, it's built up. It's a wooden bridge, but as if you're going to the side, it's just kind of dirt and sand. A little decline going down, like kind of.
Oh, so it's a nice smooth way to get to the water.
Right, you'd be able to get there
Nice
with,
and smooth.
as long as you're careful, you'd be able to get there pretty easily.
So we'll carefully climb into the water. Decent space away from the bridge, so we don't alert the dragon.
Sure.
And we'll try to very quietly.
So we'll say you kind of go like in between the docks and the bridge right here, okay?
Okay. And we'll very quietly and stealthily swim across.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we can hold our breath for a pretty long time.
For like,
What's that based on?
2
Already done.
It's 1 minute plus your constitution modifier in minutes. So if you have a +2, then
I'm
have
plus
3,
2.
so 3 total minutes.
so
So we'll mostly
With that,
be sticking underwater.
roll a, because it's enough of a distance that it will be taxing. Roll a athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Sure. It's a 10.
I rolled 13.
13. Face, you start to get tired toward the end of the traverse over there.
Okay.
Joe, you are
Can
as
Kira
well.
see him struggling? and
Kara, you
help?
can see him struggling. Yeah.
Can Kira help him?
Sure. Do a strength check. DC is going to be 10.
18.
All right, you're able to pull Face to the end of the edge there, and you're able to pull him up, and you guys come across a similar slant of sand and rocky terrain as you're trying to climb up another 50 feet to get back to the surface.
Okay.
All right.
Would you say that on this river bank it's like pretty muddy?
When you first got there, no, I would say it's more rocky terrain
Rocky.
rather than
That's right.
muddy.
Better.
As you're getting up there, like you are like kind of in the middle of rocks and sand. So I mean, you couldn't get some if you're trying to do like a camouflage. Yeah, you would be able to get some
Yeah.
camouflage out of there. Do you want to spend a minute to do that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Basically.
Okay.
Basic's pretty stealthy, isn't it?
Your pass without a trace is still on. We'll say it took you about a half an hour to get across the.
Half hour?
Yeah.
I have plenty of key and I have spell slots to cast it again, so
Okay.
we can do it. I can do it at least 2 more times. I can cast
Okay.
it.
Great.
It's only been a half hour. So
Don't
right now I have
blow.
time to rest.
Okay.
So we
Roll. Joe, what?
So we just swam through the river, and which one of these towns are we headed to?
You're going to that top one.
This one?
Right there, so you're like right there. So you're gonna be going a little bit more. Roll a stealth at disadvantage because it was
I
a
am not
taxing.
casting spell slots. I've only casted the key.
Right, so we got to re-roll
Stealth at disadvantage because that was a taxing trip across the river. Okay.
So
Pass
18.
without a trace is still on.
So my lowest is a 9 plus 13 plus 10.
My 18 is still 33.
So
Oh, wow,
I'm
you
like
guys-
30
Because of my rogue.
Still are like really, really stealthy. So do you have like 40 something right now for
Well,
yourself?
the minimum it could ever be is 33.
Cool. So as basically as long as you didn't roll.
Because I rolled an 18, which was going to bring it to like 40 something,
I rolled
and then I rolled a 4, so it just brings it to 13, and then
I rolled a
we'll force it
42
to
with
get back.
disadvantage.
Sweet. So you're able to make your way to the alchemist home and shop, kind of in one. It looks like there is, as you get there, you see Small house. Looks like it's two-tiered, and in the upstairs, it looks like there is a light. Downstairs looks to be dark.
Face is gonna walk up to the front door, and he's gonna knock on the front door, the darkness of the front door.
Okay.
Well, while he's doing that, Kira's gonna see if is it a house? Kira's gonna see if there's any way that he can traverse the house and climb to the second story.
Using your rogue-like abilities, you would be able to climb to the top. I want you guys to both know there is still a dragon kind of circling around. It has not noticed you, but
Do
you
we
knock on the
notice
door.
it?
You can see it, yeah.
So which
It's
direction
pretty-
would you say I see it in?
It's heading back toward the bridge. It looks like it's going back to the other side.
So we shouldn't fuck around outside the house for a long time.
Yeah.
Let's just go. We're both gonna go up to the window, knock on the window with the light.
Okay, so roll a acrobatics. Yeah, acrobatics to see if you can get up to the window.
20, not natural.
Okay.
12 plus 5, 17.
How long has it been?
35 minutes.
So we still have a lot of time.
So you're able. You both rolled like 20 plus
No,
I rolled
I rolled a 17.
17.
I rolled 20.
Kira, you have a little bit of difficulty, but you're able to get up there. Face, it's kind of just like.
Well, my acrobatics is plus 13, so I've been pretty consistently, except when I crit failed. I've been pretty consistently.
Yeah.
So I love jumping up on buildings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to knock on the window, and you look in. You see a halfling, just kind of sitting inside, like reading a book. No. Named Callier.
How do you know his name?
Well, you don't yet. You're gonna have to ask. But Callier. So you knock on the window and you see this halfling woman, just kind of reading, and she's she's startled by the two of you at the door. And what do you do?
Could she hear me?
It's not a very thick window.
Hajime Oshite, I'm sorry to inconvenience you at this such a late hour, but can we please come in? There's dragons outside. We must speak to you.
You just talked to her in Draconic.
Just Hajime Oshite. On the rest.
We're talking dragon to a girl.
She lives in a town that's just been conquered by dragons, and you open up the conversation with hello and dragon.
I mean, he's not very good at intros. Remember,
is a
I was
dragon's
on
word.
me.
I mean, that's how
how
I
it is
live. I
every
literally
time.
say nice to meet you.
So,
every time. That's
She
And
responds to you.
a blue dragon.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm the face. I need your services. I understand you're the alchemist.
How did you make it past the dragons? Are you working for them?
We are very, very sneaky.
Lie. We are very sneaky and stealthy.
Persuasion. DC is 10.
21.
Cool. She's like, okay, so you don't work for the dragons. I will meet you downstairs in but a moment. So she kind of like grabs a robe off her bed and she, cause she's little, and she goes,
Oh, it really is kind
meet you at the front door. You hear a click, and she opens it, and lets you in.
As I said, I am the face, and this is my friend Kira. What is your name, man?
My name is Callier.
Callier. Hajime Mishite.
I don't understand you. What are you saying?
Nice to meet you.
Oh,
I'm not trying.
pleasure.
Don't let Joe touch me.
God damn it!
Over here.
Pay attention.
I understand you're the town alchemist.
I am, yes.
What was the library? It was the Temple of Ogma, right? I was at the Temple of Ogma, and I found this book, and I showed her the Book of Poisons,
Mhm.
and I've been studying it. I wanted to see if perhaps you could assist me. I take out my poisoner's kit, and I show her, and I take out the poison sword and the poison orb,
Mhm.
and I say, Collier, I have this poison sword and this poison orb. I have this book of poisons I've been studying and a poisoner's kit. I would like to create a paste to coat my weapons with to be more effective in battle. Is there any way that you can assist me with this?
She kind of looks at the weapons and the orb, and she
I
says,
will pay.
how many weapons do you wish to coat with?
Well, my primary weapon, and I take out my Dragon Slayer katana,
Mhm.
is this katana. But I'm also very adept with arrows as well.
She looks at the katana. This is finely made. Who made this? Roll a history.
While we're doing this, can I attune to the dragon orb that I have?
13.
You're on the excursion.
You're not.
Do you have to do that on a long rest?
It's short rest.
Yeah, short rest.
13.
Oh, then I'm gonna
13 for history.
Oh, yeah, I can attune to mine too.
Sindri.
It was Master Sindri.
I don't have anything else to attune.
The great weapon crafter dwarf, Sindri.
Hi.
I'm not worthy to coat such a precious weapon. But I will do my best for you. I can't guarantee anything.
And this bow is what I use to fire my arrows. I take out Everest.
Mm-hmm.
Are you attuned to that?
I need to
She looks at the bow and says, "I'm sorry to say I would not be able to do anything with this bow."
It is these barbed arrows that I would like to imbue with the poison. I take out my barbed arrows.
She looks at the arrows, says, "Individually coating these arrows would take days."
We don't have that kind of time. The katana will suffice.
Hey, can you let me know when an hour has passed?
Sure. So
Why?
it's been 35 minutes. This conversation will, you have 30 minutes before an hour's passed. So just so you know. So the katana will suffice? Yes, I suppose I could do this. It would. But I wouldn't be able to do it until the morning.
That's fine.
Very well.
And this poison sword in this orb, you'll be able to extract essence and poison from these or something like that?
Yes.
So are we sleeping back in
I'm
daylight?
trying to get maximum effectiveness.
Dude, we understand that you're metagaming hard right now.
No, he's not.
So are we
I
like?
have those poison things. Why wouldn't he try to do something with them?
So, here's my question real quick. What the fuck are we doing here?
I'm trying to get
It's a
poison
poison
with my
weapon.
poison weapon.
To fight this big poison dragon.
Yeah, to fight the poison dragon.
There's blue dragons too.
Yeah.
You brought me along to this.
You could have said no.
I thought you were doing
I told
something
you what we
else.
were doing.
No, he told you what he was doing.
I wasn't paying attention.
Well, that's not my fault.
Yeah, that
I
is
was like, here, you wanna go?
for once, that's not Dan's fault. And for once, it wasn't Dan not paying attention.
You went full Dan.
Full day.
You
God.
don't respond in the chat. You don't pay attention.
Oh my God, you're new Dan.
Anyway, so I say
She
yes.
says I will be able to start it in the morning, but I will not be able to finish until tomorrow evening.
Oh.
Face.
That's fine.
This adventure with you reminds me of the adventure I went with Oni.
Like father, like son.
Father, like son.
That is fine. Well, how much will you require for payment?
She thinks for a minute. Oh, give me a second. Yeah, the Poisoner's kit and then the
I have a poisonous kit, I have a
the
book
orb?
of poisons, I have a poison orb, and a poison sword.
Poison orb.
All these things. Trying to make a strong ass paste.
You realize in the book it says that poison coatings only last for like a minute when you apply them.
Well, whatever she decides to do, I don't know.
Wouldn't he be able to do it?
Did you just metagame his new arrow thing?
I'm pretty sure it's up to the alchemist. Whatever, whatever she explains.
Are you metagaming his
I think it's up to
metagaming,
you,
Steve?
That means
No.
that.
You're trying to imbue the powers of this orb into your sword.
Hi.
It will take me time to study the effects of this orb, and I will let you know in the morning if you're able to make it.
Hi.
Would you be able to do the same thing for my bow? Garrett pulls out his orb.
We all have orbs.
I gave somebody. I think I gave you mine. Someone must have gave you.
Let me make sure I understand.
Sure as fuck.
So, Kira, you want to give her your
You
bow,
got one, he got one, I got one.
and then have her not be able to give it back to you until
You weren't
tomorrow
there.
evening?
Yeah, I still have Everest to fight with. How you gonna fight?
Yeah, my raper.
There were 3 people.
Are we not staying here? 'Cause I'm not coming back.
We have to come back. We have to come
Kira
back.
puts.
Oh, then
I
It's
thank
gonna be
you for
tomorrow
your
evening.
assistance. Yeah, I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
You do you. I'm not
She
coming
says,
back.
I could help, but I would not have your weapons back to you until tomorrow evening.
It is too dangerous to come back.
That is true. There are many dragons flying
Many
around town.
times.
many dragons. So many
So many
dragons.
dragons.
Killed a lot of them.
Okay. So that's it, right?
She'll let you know in the morning. She says it could be anywhere from 5,000 gold to 15,000 gold.
Do you even have that much
I only
money?
have 2,000.
You dick. What are we doing here? This is such a diversion.
Get out. How much gold do you have?
He has none.
There's tons. Oh no, wait.
You jacked it.
Kevin took it all.
I did.
Alright, Face says to,
How much gold you got on you? Because I took it.
Face says to, what's her name again? Cole.
3 cents.
No,
Just
how
a
much
bit
is
more.
it? You got like 30 grand.
Kalele.
Kalele?
Callier.
Callier. He says, Callier.
18,000.
I only have 2,000 gold, but
I have it now.
I am good for whatever price that
Who
you
needs
require.
gold?
I will get that money to you.
You could probably trade
Once I
his
return it.
$10,000 worth of greater invisibility potion.
Who's got that?
Yeah, we actually didn't take that off him. Since we're never going to use it.
Not surprised by that.
I don't like using potions because it's like, what if there's a better time to use it?
That's what I
Literally Skyrim.
The last campaign is like, I'm gonna
Right, you
save
played
it
Skyrim,
for a
right?
better time.
Better time. There's always a better time. Ancient Green Dragon? Not, no.
No.
not yet.
Did you play Skyrim?
Better time.
Now it's not a good time.
Really? That was me. Like in that game, like I had all these potions in
Yeah.
Skyrim, and I saved all of them, and it just like all of a sudden I was like, yeah.
He's like, and the game's over.
Couldn't move because everything was too heavy, and I had 900 potions, and I was at full health.
I'm waiting for it. That's what I was thinking.
All right.
So yeah.
She says-
It's coming. It's coming.
Well, I would only require payment once I return
He's
the weapon
surprised.
to you, but if you were not able to pay, I would have to keep the weapon.
Ooh.
Collier, I am the face of the Dragon Slayers. My word is gold.
You are the
I will
Dragon
get you
Slayers.
your money regardless. No matter what price you charge, I will get you your full amount that you require. But
I'm not.
Tomorrow I will need my weapon back.
I'm not
We're
going
saving
back,
this
and
land,
no
you know.
one else is going back.
As long as you're able to pay,
Are you going? Are you
absolutely,
going first?
I will absolutely give you a weapon back. If you are unable, even though you are the Dragon Slayers, I cannot do my services for no payment.
Hi, I'll figure out a way to get you your money.
Thank you.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm leave.
Well, I was gonna rest here since she's gonna tell us tomorrow about what she's gonna do.
Oh, so we have no idea that you guys are not
I was
coming back?
gonna rest
It's
here.
been an hour.
If you guys are done, then yeah, it has been an hour. Are you gonna stay here?
Sorry, message is
I'm gonna
face.
rest here.
Using message. Face, did you get your poison? Where are you?
Kamari, I'm gonna have to stay here until tomorrow morning. And then I'll meet back up with you.
She hears that and says, you're not sleeping here.
Face.
This is my
You're
home. I
leaving.
don't.
We thank you for your patience.
I've only just met you.
We thank you for your patience.
Supposed to do.
Thank you.
Raper.
Face. It is time.
Obviously.
Oh,
Fine.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wasted
Say
time.
you-
We will be heading back across the bridge. Unfortunately,
Now for free.
unfortunately,
Interrupt in the middle of your conversation, you hear, staying there. That might be a smart idea.
Raped, murdered, decapitated,
We will rest
everything.
here.
Fucking the skull.
I'll message you in the morning.
She would have screamed, dragon came.
guys,
So
is there
easy.
anywhere we can rest nearby? It'll be difficult for us to cross the bridge and come back multiple times with the dragons about.
Are you able
Because it's so
to
true.
cast a magical tent, perhaps?
Lie.
Jim Carrey.
I can shadow step, but he can't.
What? What are we doing?
They want me to lift you. They want me to lift
That question, no spell
you.
slots?
It doesn't cost anything.
Remember,
That's so good.
It costs nothing.
Remember, I helped you across the river.
It's just rolls actually.
You did save him. He
I
did
did-
save
It's an
you.
ability, not a spell.
I did save you across the river.
I'm not gonna leave you.
Right, but let's,
I never said I was gonna leave you.
But you were thinking about it.
That's it.
No, I wasn't.
That's
He
it.
was. He said he was.
I wouldn't leave you.
She says to you, "I'm sorry. I do not know where is safe.
I'm awful good right now.
I do not know where is safe in this town with the dragons, but I do not feel comfortable having you sleep here. I do not know.
Calais, we thank you for your assistance. We will be going now.
Have a good evening."
We're leaving.
Showing up at 11 o'clock at night
We're leaving.
while she's getting ready to go to
We're
bed.
leaving.
Hey, I'm gonna sleep here, by the way.
He'll say
It's
to
kind
her,
of weird though. Your town's under siege by dragons. She's just like,
No.
whatever. So I'm just going back, just normal life, big deal. World's going to hell.
I guess it's just like how in Game of Thrones there's all this machinations around. But for the normal peasant, they're just like, whatever.
Fair enough.
No.
Thanks, Steve.
Callie, one last thing. I just want you to be aware, we are working with the Amanzeri family to reclaim the town.
I hope Dominator is
Does
spot.
that change anything? About me staying here for the night or about the price of the light?
I'm sorry, I do not know who you are. However, roll a persuasion.
You're basically like in real life. The situation is
Six.
this 8 foot tall, armed to the teeth giant man is asking to just stay in your room.
I mean, I'm being pretty nice. I'm being pretty nice.
Alright, stop.
Dan, I would like you, when we leave here, to just knock on a random apartment and just say, hey, can I stay here?
I'm working for Donald Trump.
Yeah, work for Donald Trump, and while you're at it, make me a sandwich. I'll pay you whatever it costs. Tomorrow.
Before you leave, I will be unable to visit you in the morning. If you're able to work on my weapons, just assume that my answer is yes. If you're able to improve my katana. I'll be back in the evening tomorrow.
Wait, we're supposed to fight the dragons tomorrow.
Tomorrow
Wait, you
morning.
don't have any weapons?
I don't have my katana.
Oh, you don't use that anyway.
I use it, but I'm not going to be using it against family.
Alright, let's go.
It's not as effective.
Let's go. Do your pass our trace.
Alright, Kagasaratu Satepu. And I glow with key energy and I cast Pass Without a Trace on myself and Kira.
Okay.
Kira hears in his head, "Bed, what is going on? Face never answered me."
We are leaving. This is such a waste of time.
Roll your stealths.
33.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that a crit fail?
17 plus
Was it
13
two?
plus 10. So 40.
40? Face is nigh invisible. So you're able to, are you going to go back the same way you came?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get back to the little divot in the road, or I'm sorry, by the edge of the river, and you will now make your way to the bottom, and you roll your athletics check again.
Athletics?
Mm-hmm.
10.
I think it's 17 again. It's a fake.
Face starts getting tired again on his way
17.
back.
Can I use
Kira's gonna help
can I use Step of Wind to help me get across the river? It's like a
I could just help you.
Alright.
Another strength check.
Strength?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 12.
12, you're able to assist him. Again, Face, you're pretty tired, and Kira, because you helped a 300-pound man, you're also kind of tired as you get to the edge of the water again. Roll your stealths at disadvantage. Don't crit fail.
16.
3 was my lowest. 3 plus 13 plus 10, so 30.
So, what'd you roll?
You're able to make your way.
20, no,
3 plus 13.
16
plus 10 is 26.
26. Yeah, right.
Mine's 23 plus 15.
It's a pretty bad roll. It's almost as low as I can possibly roll.
I'm 38.
Yeah.
26.
You're able to make it back to. Everyone stayed at the Temple of Ogma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
roll
You're
back
able to
here.
make it back to the Temple of Ogma. About.
I'm gonna rest.
It's just getting close. It's closing in on midnight.
Polar bear.
Closing to midnight.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
What?
So
Basically gonna rest the rest of the time.
your key comes back on a short rest.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm still gonna rest the
gonna
rest of the
use my short rest to into my work.
I use like 2/3 of my keys to go.
Gonna need that. That back.
Now I have no sword.
Well, while we were waiting, Kavari and I attuned to our orbs and stuff.
I don't think I have anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Kira, you're able to attune to the orb of Dragon's Breath. It is a thing you can use 3 times a day. It is a spell attack.
I just got my bow and I have 10 shurikens.
Use your ranged spell
Caltrops.
to hit. It has a range of 90 feet.
Can you say that again a little louder, please?
This is for Joe.
Those are martial arts.
Is that the
I can
orb?
fight in.
Yes.
We all attuned to it.
What are your alignments?
I have unknown combat. I can
No, I guess
Roll
It's
figures.
kind of chaotic good.
So range of 90 feet.
Range of 90 feet. This is, for all
So
of you
is it
guys,
like-
it's spell attack. Range of 90 feet. 3 times a day. It is, I believe you all got poison breath.
Yeah.
Joe, yours?
Is it from a book? Can you take a picture and send it to us?
We're talking about the words.
No, it's going to be different.
Three times a day.
Three
Range
times
is
a
it like
day.
a 90, 180 kind of thing, or
No, just 90 feet total. No disadvantage. It would just be like if someone's prone, then yeah, you're shooting at disadvantage like a range attack. Joe, yours will do 3d8 of poison damage. This will be an entire action.
And how many charges is it a day?
3.
3.
Okay. So 3 times a day, range 90 feet, 3d8. 3d8.
Yes.
Wait, so you're changing my alignment?
Yeah, I mean, you've been
I'm
playing
fine. No, I'm
chaotic
fine with it.
good,
Why is it your
basically, but
Because I put neutral neutral when I'm not
I wonder if you're ever going to play a campaign and not have your alignments changed.
neutral. No, I mean, I could say it's still on the green.
you could
with
say it's still neutral,
Yeah,
neutral,
just
but he's really
curious.
playing as chaotic good. So I mean, if you want, I mean, alignment is not like informing how he actually plays or anything.
Steve, the one thing I'm not sure if
Is this one-handed or
it's
two-handed?
it's like, why would-
It would require both hands. So one hand you would hold it, and the other hand you would use to kind of Joe.
They're kind of crazy.
jerking off.
Joe.
That's
Like you're kind of
basically-
like holding
yeah,
it, and
Yeah.
would be how
I
to
think,
cast
think
it.
of like a
Um,
Mad Max kind of just want to watch.
Dambir and Kavari, because you guys are leaning more toward the side of good, yours has the same properties as the spell attack and everything, but it only does 2d8 of poison damage.
It's not very good.
So a spell attack is based off of
It's actually different for each class.
It's different for
so
each
you might have
class.
to give him what his spellcasting ability is.
well, because
It's your charisma.
No,
No,
it's
yours is
different for every
charisma.
class.
wisdom.
You're just gonna have to pick one for Joe because Rogue doesn't tell you.
Rogue doesn't even have like a spell.
doesn't
casting
have
If
one.
you-
Well, because
if you
so
went
in
the
the
arcane stuff,
thing,
it's
it told me my spell attack is plus
So then that's probably make the most sense.
For what? What?
Based,
If you go arcane
just based
trickster or
on
rogue subclass, it's int.
It's int.
Intelligence.
Go with intelligence then, Joe. So it would be your proficiency. Well, I guess you're not really proficient.
well, my intelligence is 16. So
I would say, Joe, because you're not a spellcaster, you wouldn't be proficient in a spell casting thing. So it would just be like +3, if that's what it is. So +3 to hit.
That's fair.
Did anyone else have an orb or anything they need to do on the rest?
I gave it a choice.
For the rest, I'm just gonna send another message to Lady Amanzari, and I'm just gonna ask her what's going on and how the night, if she's safe.
so if I take the weapon proficiency out of it,
Mm-hmm.
it says it's +3, and then
3d8 + 3. Yeah, makes sense.
because
I mean, it doesn't make sense that you be proficient in
Yeah,
magic.
I'm not
but-
proficient in it, but my intelligence score is 16, so my modifier is +3.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
fine. There's no additional to hit though, so it'd just be the 3d8. Like there wouldn't be a 3d8 + 3. I don't know
Well,
if you
yeah,
can
it says
remove
that.
Yeah, remove the +3. There's not that in the actual spell casting orb. The orb itself does not have that additional.
So it says
Fire
plus
rolls.
+3 to hit
Mhm.
and 3
Starting
to
fire levels
Yep.
now, next couple levels. Excited.
Kavari, Lady Almanzari says, yes, we are still in the Temple of Bahamut and we are safe for the time being. Where are you?
Alright, another spell slot.
This is at the start of your long rest.
Yes.
No.
We are in the little library of Oma. We are safe here.
Of the Opa.
Excellent. Stay safe. When will I see you? Well, stay safe.
Well, she can ask a question. I'm not spending
I love you, my baby boy.
He's nice, but I love you, mommy.
She
All right.
says, tell your father you love him.
I respect your father.
Close enough.
Why do rogues prefer leather armor?
Why?
Because it's made high. I saw that.
What is it?
And as we, all right. So as we go into a long rest, I'm gonna go over to Dombier and sit on the ground next to the chair.
Mhm.
Father, may I use your whetstone?
Dunbeer finishes, checks out the blade, sees it's got a nice sharp edge on it, and hands Kavari the whetstone, and then continues to look out the window.
I start.
Menacingly?
There was nothing.
Sweet.
He's a free spirit.
Father, I'm sorry that the bird
I'm getting flashbacks.
tricked you.
Andara should not be able to make this motion anymore.
What?
She should be able to do any of this.
I'm sharpening my sword or my blade.
Yeah, I don't like when Andaras do that.
I don't have a sheath for it.
You can
I
rub it
don't. I don't have to unsheath it. It's always unsheathed.
Alright, okay.
Do you want to see my sword?
Oh,
I didn't even say that. So.
That's I
Father,
all the time.
tell me of the sword.
Nothing was worse than Dan standing up and just going.
Now he goes like this, like that.
It'd be like, oh, you guys meet the baker. Here's fucking Zombini.
Then he does it to a celestial. That's like 10 feet tall.
I didn't draw my sword.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You 100% did.
Yeah.
No, I
The
didn't.
first time we found out that Agatha was an angel,
Oh,
you went,
yes.
shh.
Yes.
You're like, is that what you do? She slaps you in the face.
That's right. As a devil, I didn't do it though.
No. No, she fucked you.
Ancient dragon, don't fight it. Don't fight it. Don't fight it.
Fight it.
I didn't like no. I
You're
didn't.
the one
Oh.
that caused that.
It was,
'Cause
what?
You tried to sneak out.
What? No, not.
The ancient,
Oh,
no,
wait,
Zombini.
Are we talking about
Seems
Venice
bad.
or the first dragon?
The purple.
Where I was demanded to give that head, and I just took it and I went, whoosh, come get it.
Wait, this is a meeting?
This is who.
Zombini's the
Who's your
only
father?
one that survived.
This is your father.
Zombini was the only one that survived.
worst character.
The Zombini was the only one that survived unscathed.
Unscathed.
Not
Zombini
really.
was-
You still took like
died. He was
8
always getting me
damage.
out of those situations.
I was basically unscathed.
No, you didn't know who you were.
With Bradley, Zombini
I was still alive.
Zombini was the only one that got out.
Dan told someone.
I hate you so goddamn much, Kenny.
Zombini's the only one.
They kicked you out for
Alright,
months.
so I ask him questions and he tells me about the sword.
What do you say?
Well, tell him the history. I've had.
RP this, motherfuckers.
Alright, so Dunbeer pulls out his blade, long feather.
Yes! Yes!
This is the old ancestral blade of the Indaras. My father gave it to me when I
Burn
left
this library
Birdhaven.
down. I'm gonna burn this library down.
Watch how it comes in and out. The sheath. Watch.
Oh, that noise.
I've had this sword,
You're not.
like I said,
You're not
since
right
I
next to
left
them, are you,
my
Gannicus?
home at
Yeah,
Birdhaven
I didn't go anywhere.
Oh dear
since
God!
I was 14.
Please don't burn that
So
in the
51
library.
years. This sword is
I'm just gonna burn down the Doken section.
How did you get it?
That's the dragon section. I hate you so goddamn much.
Renounced my birthright as Lord first.
I mean, if you want to burn down the library,
No, that wouldn't make sense.
Oh, okay.
that wouldn't make sense.
He,
Especially after Ogma.
my father was a great man.
He could.
And
He could.
knew
That would be
my-
unlucky.
He knew
The opposite
that
of
my
that.
place was not behind the walls of a castle, but it was on the battlefield. And he knew that I wouldn't stay even if I
Okay,
was getting
Kevin,
forced into
for the love of God, stop that.
Your father sounds like a
Not here.
He was, thank you.
Father has told me stories of battles that my grandfather has won.
Sure.
He was the greatest.
No, he was a terrible person.
I'm not here.
Yes, I am.
Wait,
I didn't
Yeah,
go
he
there.
is definitely here.
You know,
No, I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
He knows of Zombini.
Does he know that Zombini
We
is
didn't
my
mention
father?
Zombini.
Hmm?
Wait, you did? How do you know?
He was in hell for a bit.
He was in hell.
Okay.
I don't know that part. Gannicus doesn't know that part.
Okay, so that's where we'll
Pastime.
Cool.
Morning.
Alright. Roll a d20.
Face isn't there yet?
Oh, you're there now.
Oh, I'm sleeping.
17.
Not a goddamn thing happens.
Thank God.
Good, because I use the last spell slots just to talk to people.
Yeah. Alright, so Baster starts looking out the window as the morning comes up. He's saying to himself, she should be here soon.
We need to go to the temple. Oh, you said it to yourself,
Well, I said it kind of like out loud to myself.
when Dr. was behind you, you didn't hear him.
Yeah, that's
We need to get to the temple. Oh, let's see.
Is Dexter
Oh,
around?
you can't be startled, that's right.
What's up?
Dexter is
That's true.
looking around and he's kind of just reading a book because he likes to read.
Dexter, do you have milk?
Milk. I believe so.
May
He
I
walks
have
away.
Milk.
He walks away. Very far away because, you know, library and then his quarters are kind of far away.
And he has to go milk a cow.
He finds a cow.
There you go.
Can I throw it?
Someone's gonna throw it.
Kill it! Burn it before the dragons can use it against us. It's our only weakness.
About 10 minutes later, he comes back and he gives you some milk.
Thank you. So there was a saying where I was captured.
Dexter.
The devils used to say, drink your milk and grow up strong so that you don't grow up to be like Zombini.
Says, I know of that saying.
What did you say, my brother?
Well, here's a fairy tale now and how. Warning for other devil children.
Well, you must tell me this fairy tale one day. Not now. We have dragons to slay.
Okay, well, I will.
Dexter. Have you been able to traverse the streets here since the dragons came?
I have not left this building since the dragons came.
Let's go fight some dragon.
We should meet up with Aranea.
Oh yeah.
She might have.
How many is she bringing with her?
She didn't say.
Can you call her on the phone?
We must go to the temple of Bahamut to meet with her.
Oh shit, that's right.
Does it work the other way? Dom? Can I talk to
Do
her?
an Arcana check, Bretson.
And Kavari
15
wasted all
is the
those
DC.
spell slots. And he had fucking rock
You had a
phone.
fucking baseball in your bag the whole time. I'm wasting my minutes.
+6, 17?
That's pretty good.
Ooh, you're able to recharge it.
Oh
Enough
shit!
that you can now make a call to Aranea.
Free calls.
Free calls.
God.
Unlimited data.
Does she have a callback tone?
This is only to and from Aranea.
It's more like a
I'll
beeper.
say,
It's the only one I want to talk to.
Aranea, we are at the
Dragon Slayer.
Aranea, we are at the Library of Agma. We will be on our way to the Platinum Dragon soon. How many did you bring with you?
You hear back. I brought 6 others with me. I think you'll be very happy. I will be there in an hour.
That's gonna take
An
forever.
hour?
I will be there in an hour.
Wraith's gonna get fucking raped.
Wraith is
Nah.
probably gonna
Ready
have
for
more
it.
dragons.
See
More.
There's 20 dragons.
Now he respects us because we kind of fucked up.
I tell the rest of the Dragon Slayers
Fuck off.
there, Aranea will be here within the hour at the Platinum Dragon.
We must make
Yeah.
make a fast go.
You're right. Face cast mage armor.
Ooh,
You?
face has mage armor on.
Someone just shut their pants?
Mhm.
Oh, that was you?
Oh god.
Uh,
Nope, now I smell that. Hey Steve, remember when you dumped at Joe's house and it like all of a sudden smelled?
That's true. Gary was in
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, Dragon Slayers. Let's go to the temple of Bahamut.
Nah.
And meet with Aranea.
I'm sorry, are we dying right now?
Alright, so,
And share.
I hate you so goddamn much, Kenny.
she didn't say who else was with her.
Why are
She
you
just said-
wafting it this way?
We'll have to get away from me.
He's wafting it at me.
I actually smelled when you. I didn't smell it at all. When you doing that, now I do.
Hey, it's gone now.
So, if I look out like the window to the front of the library, do I see any dragons flying around?
You look around and you see the same 3 that have been patrolling, or at least they look like the same 3 are still patrolling, and you still hear. You hear now after the long rest. You hear again a person shouting, Serve the dragons! Serve the dragons! They will let us live! Life is better than death!
Do I see him?
Oh, I was gonna say things.
Damn it, you beat me to it.
You can tell where it's coming from. It's not that far away.
No, yeah, but do I see him?
No. It's probably around around one of the buildings, but you can kind of tell where it's coming from. Yeah, you can make a perception check if you want.
Why don't we go towards that sound?
You want to teach him a lesson?
Multiple. I hold up my two
It
fists.
seems like a waste of time, Gattakus.
11 minus 4.
What is that?
Perception.
11 minus
Yeah,
4.
so 7.
He's outside somewhere.
We must meet with our Renee. We can't waste time on this.
We'll find him at.
Fumi is correct. We must make haste to Bahamut's temple. Alright.
I think I said it would take you about a half an hour to get to Bahamut's temple.
Alright.
Last time?
She said an hour, so we should probably make haste.
Haste?
Haste?
Ace is not going to cast Pass Without a Trace because if we fight the dragons, we fight them. I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste key energy.
Okay.
Be weak for
Good.
when we fight Wraith.
Thank you.
Mm.
Alright.
We have to fight them.
Yep.
Good.
Okay.
You
How
guys
far
are.
is that?
I think I said about a half an hour to get to there. Ah, I accidentally loaded the Force Awakens.
What?
Everyone roll a. You're trying to sneak over to the temple, right? Everyone roll a stealth check. DC is 15. 43? Oh my
20,
god.
20.
17.
15.
What is this? 20.
What are we rolling?
23. Stealth.
I rolled a 17.
Oh, everyone's gonna be very mad at me.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 9 too.
Oh,
We didn't sneak.
13.
does not look like you guys were able to sneak. So, what, 13?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Half of the party is not able to successfully.
But the other half is.
The other
Yeah.
half is, if you'd like to split the party.
I can shout stuff away. I don't gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
So I'm saying.
I'm stealthing like Odoacer right now, I guess.
Saying, where is that guy saying I like dragons?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's basically what just happened. So, as you're getting close to the Temple of Bahamut, a large, huge blue dragon is able to make out where you are.
Why? They're not gonna use lightning breath on me.
I just kidding. I said we'll just leave
They're gonna use
it.
lightning breath on me. They're
So-
gonna try to beat me.
This dragon is about, let's say, 200 feet away from you.
Well, that's pretty far.
How far away
So-
from the temple?
You guys have basically gotten into the middle of the road here. So you're coming from.
You have that screen that nobody
We
can
just can we just dash to the temple and make it?
Probably. You have a privacy speaker? What are you hiding?
Yeah, there's like a force field that won't let the dragons near the temple.
This
Let's
is
just dash
this
to
is
the
a
temple.
wall. It's not a path. It's a wall because it drops down. I
Did
told
you
you.
just make it harder for your party to get to?
I've told you that before.
So you guys get stuck at a wall now.
Wait, why would we
How
walk?
tall is this
Why
wall?
would we walk to a wall we can't pass? Who picked this path?
Hundreds of feet.
Kamari, apparently.
Kamar, you picked for us to go this way.
Why
and
would
walk
I
into the
pick to
wall?
go somewhere we can't go?
Doesn't make any sense.
How do we get
You
up
didn't
there?
ask us.
So
to
how
go
would you?
Stairs.
So how would you
Why
get?
did we choose to go to a dead end?
See where the paths are? There's a path right in front of the platinum dragon.
We could just explain
Right
it as
there.
I'm leading the party.
There's stairs over here between these
That's it.
two buildings. There's a path. There's like steps that go up.
I don't see that at all.
Well, it's
So
easy.
I just had that as a street. So you're saying that you went from here.
There's
To-
see how there's a pathway. It's hard
Mm.
to see right there. There's steps right there. There's steps right there that go up.
All right, this was a pointless conversation. You were about 200 yards away, 200 feet away from the Temple of Bahamut,
And they're
the
200 feet away from us.
and the dragon is 200 feet away from you.
And he can
um,
clearly see us. And by the time
And
we
he
get
was able
there-
to see the three that were in the
I
back
would say
now.
you can see all of us.
Oh, you can see all.
team thing.
Fine, he can see all of you, and he starts giving chase, screaming. So
Kira's gonna move his 30, dash, and then dash again.
cool.
We
Roll for initiative, I guess. Dragon's 200 feet away from you, flying La la la.
18.
Guess I don't want to roll very good today.
13.
No, you're wasting
18.
your best.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
18.
18.
Not bad.
You guys both got 18.
I got 16.
So roll unmodified.
Who, me, Steve?
Did you roll 18?
I think you and Dan rolled 18.
You rolled an 18?
Yep. I rolled 2.
So did I. Not good.
Roll. Okay. 4.
7.
Damn it, I wasted 20 on that.
Yeah.
Fuck. That dice is gonna sit for a while.
I got 15.
I got alright, so 25 to 20? 20 to 15.
Me and Joe are 18. Joe goes first.
I got 18. Do you have dimension relative?
Where is the temple and how the dragons are
We're two-
You were 200 feet
One
away.
is
So we'll just
200
say you're
away
kind of
and
going
temple's
straight line. I don't think there was anything around in the town.
You guys won't talk
Right
at the
now.
same time, so I got nothing for
We're
what you said.
200 and 200.
Bad
We're in
initiative for rolls when you have.
So we're between the dragons and the temple.
6.
Let's just run
One.
the die.
Every time.
know.
You
Or-
should be like,
or kill the
you
dragon.
should have
Whatever.
initiative.
No,
Okay.
there's not waste anything on this
No.
dragon.
I don't want to use any. Yeah, I don't want to use spell slots or get hurt or anything.
It's just one dragon.
One huge dragon. Yeah, that's not.
It's
Big
huge or
more.
small?
Huge.
Let's not waste
So it's
anything.
bigger. It's bigger than the adult dragons.
Let's not waste. Can we tell if the shield is still up from
Oh,
behind?
it's an adult dragon.
Is the shield
Alright,
still a couple
so
of
we can
behind?
beat them pretty easily.
You're not able
So
to tell.
I
You
use
make a
all my
perception.
stuff then.
Then we'll have to rest.
So what?
I guess it doesn't.
Nope.
I guess what's the time? Is there really
Nope.
a time
I
limit?
rolled a 3.
Not really. I mean,
You
it's
see the
Strike
temple
Soul's-
like
Strike
kind
Soul's
of
trying to
like
go
a little bit beat up.
Infinity Stone.
We gotta go to Accent next anyway.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess we can fight for the rest.
I thought I did this.
Teal
We'll never go there.
What would happen to Kira if we disobeyed
I
Oguma?
do want to kill Rob.
Probably molt.
Not
Feather
my
fall.
problem.
Screw you guys.
Well, you
and
no, you would
your
have a
hand.
strong.
All right,
reason
whoever's
to go back
first there, go ahead. What's the order? Yeah, you guys will.
Kira face Kavari Dambir base organics.
Okay,
And it's still, the dragon's still 200 feet away?
200 feet away. So let's say that the end of the map, you're essentially just running a beeline that way. If you're gonna go straight, it's 200 feet. So however far that is.
So we're 200 feet away and the dragon's 200 feet behind us.
Correct.
I can travel really far with her if I'm just using I can go
This
really
is 60
far.
feet. Then he's another 140 feet off the map.
A dash uses your action, right?
Yeah.
So I can still do a bonus action that lets me dash also.
Yeah, you can dash
Oh my god, I can move
135.
I can move pretty fucking far. Yeah, 135, yeah. I can move pretty fucking
Oh,
far.
so I can go as 90.
Mm.
I can almost make it to the
Is
temple.
that
Oh.
dash and regular?
Oh yeah, instead of dashing for my bonus, I can shadow step for my bonus.
No, is that?
I think this map is actually 200 feet. So if you just want to move you guys to the edge of the map, we'll say that the other edge will be 200 feet.
Why are we letting Joe move stuff?
Because I'm the best at it.
We
Yeah.
got nothing.
Wait, was
Okay.
Dax with us the whole time?
No.
I think you left him with everyone else.
Yeah. We haven't had him for a while.
Okay. Kira,
Mhm.
do your thing.
Is that just one dash?
No, that's my full movement. It's 30, 60, 90 feet.
You move 90 feet.
As a bonus action, dash.
You have 45 feet of movement.
Kira is the fastest one of all of you.
I have 30 feet of movement.
No, he's got
No,
45 feet.
yeah, I have 45. I'm faster than Kira.
Face is the fastest one of all of you.
That long stride.
It doesn't matter.
My turn.
Yep.
Move me 90 feet this way. That's my action and my move. And then I'm gonna so it's daytime, correct?
Yes.
So are there shadows by the temple? So I can shadow step 120 feet. So I can shadow step to the temple. There's gotta be some kind of shadows from the
Just trying to
sun
think where.
and buildings, right?
Yeah.
Any kind
It
of
would just be
any
like
kind of
it would just be
shadow.
on the other side. I just don't know which side it would be
Yeah,
on.
like
so
any shadow or dim light or anything. I could just shadow
that's
step right to.
just- Okay, you'd be on the kind of the other side of the building. So you'd be like 50 feet
get 10?
I think you'd be just outside of the range because
I can't reach.
no.
Are there any shadows?
So you're 90 feet here. Well, there's shadows on the other side of the building, so you're looking at the.
You're saying the shadows are
Yeah,
so I can't.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No,
Did
I got that wrong.
something?
You'd be able to
Cause
kind
the shadow?
of get right in front of the door.
I'll do that.
You already used that.
Shadow steps right in
Shadow
front of the
steps.
door, and he's at the door. He's be shot.
Yes.
East. Yep. Okay.
Lester.
Who's next?
As we're running, I'm going to turn to Dunga. Are we fighting this or running?
If we're waiting for your friends, I don't know if it's wise for us to fight.
We'd have to rest after fighting.
Well, then I rely on your speed, Father, and I grab Baster and Dimension Door inside the.
Bye, Daddy.
Well, let's see what Gannicus does.
Let's see what Gannicus does.
Why is it
always Danbeer and Gannicus?
Always. These were the two best.
Let's see what they do.
Denver, it's up to us to bring this dragon down.
Oh God!
It appears that way.
Oh my God, really? Alright.
Alright.
I didn't want to hear you guys talking.
So I wanted you to get away safe.
Oh.
Oh, Daddy,
Father's
dearest.
Carrying mother's love.
They could beat one dragon by the
Dumbbeer's gonna
Not
move 30 feet. He's gonna turn, face the dragon, and I'm gonna send a ready action. If he becomes within range, I'm gonna hit him with Willer's Love.
Okay,
I have my shield out, by the way.
cool.
Baster.
Vaser's in there.
There.
Are you in the temple or?
We're in the temple.
Okay.
How does it let you go through walls and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't land on the spot or
Remember,
something.
Manager had that.
Next level.
You know who else did?
Dogan?
Dogan ran away from everything. Leaving Scout Loadaway.
Stand
Devil
outside,
Odor also didn't know who
look
I
outside
was.
the window and watch.
Okay, you look outside the window and watch. Gannicus. I did.
Who left you?
Can I just say, on
Dogan
is
is
selfish.
Okay. Doken the Righteous.
Selfish.
As the story is told, it is Doken the Righteous.
The victor's right history.
Correct.
Who's left? Aside from Sir
Gannicus,
Duncan,
you're
who's
up.
left? The Nosferatu is like the right history books. Wilma. That's it. Who the fuck's Wilma else left? Wilma's the one hag that didn't get killed.
Alright, it's my
Gannicus?
turn?
Yep.
Sorry, Brett. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How'd you get so much farther? Right? Because we're here, right?
Huh?
5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, I won't leave you away. I'm just moving slightly over so we can't get both of us. Back up, go. Let's go.
Well,
over.
the blues, their attack's a straight line.
I mean, in
Doesn't
melee.
matter.
I mean,
What do you mean we fought that? Like,
yeah, we've fought these things plenty of times.
Roll
Shut
a
up,
history.
Kevin!
17.
17. You know that dragons fire their breath weapon in a straight line. Having fought them recently,
There's different.
Yeah, but
There's different
blue
ones.
dragons.
you have fought a dragon of this size, of this color.
Yeah, they don't all shoot straight.
How far away was he to start?
200.
200 feet?
Yep.
Oh, so doesn't matter. It's just us. I feel like this is still a rage moment.
We'll see what the
I think they
dragon
could
has.
definitely beat a little dragon by themselves.
Well,
Yeah, I don't think they can.
alright. Alright,
I don't
so,
even know what the price is.
alright, so then
Did you ask?
I'm gonna rage because I have 2 and we're alone in the back.
Let them fight. Let them fight.
So that's my bonus action, and then I have to shoot. I'm gonna shoot
They did it. They did this.
I'm gonna shoot 3 arrows with disadvantage.
Yep, because he is now
Actually, you know what?
he's 200 and he's 230 feet away from you.
You know what? No, I'm gonna take my ready action to shoot arrows if he comes within 80 feet of me.
Okay.
And then so I have my bow out and just look at Dan Beer and kind of pop a little flex.
Dumbbeer's holding his axe.
And that's it. So I pass my turn.
First level spell.
First level skill busted.
He is 40 feet. He's 70 feet away from you.
Okay, so then I can pop him with my free arrows.
Sure can.
Ooh, it's gonna hit 18 plus whatever.
Yeah, that'll hit.
80. Alright, so he's gonna take automatically 4 plus, where's that fucking shit? Nine.
30.
And then brute. 10. 15. He's gonna take 15 points of piercing on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack is a 19.
19 to hit.
Yep.
That'll hit.
Okay. So it's also 4, 5, 6. It's 11 points piercing.
11 piercing. Okay.
22.
Hit.
13. And 18 points piercing.
18 points piercing.
Did you guys see what DeMarcus Lawrence is getting paid from Dallas Cowboys?
Who's that?
He's our linebacker. $105 million.
I don't remember exactly. 30-ish. A little more than 30, maybe 40.
He's the highest paid Dallas Cowboy ever.
He's a linebacker?
I've never heard.
Wow. Kira, you're up.
So how far away is the dragon?
40 additional feet. So
He's 70
this
feet
is
from me.
90 feet, is there?
70 from us.
And then 40 additional.
Okay, that was their vital.
Away.
You run in the other direction?
Here, stops to see what everybody else is. Turning around. Oh, everyone's
That's
gone.
dashing?
Well, I did
No,
rage.
it's fine, you can look around, I wouldn't say stop and turn around.
Okay. Here, stops. Looks left. Looks right. Sees nobody. Turns around. Oh, everyone left. Now do I help out Dan Beard Dinosaur? Former dad wants to kill me, doesn't trust me. Or do I help out Campus? I help out Campus. 10, 15, 20. And how many feet away is it?
He's 70 from me.
70? So it's 80, 90, 100, 110, 115 feet. I think I have that kind of range on a short bow, do I?
You guys have one
Short bow
right?
would have like
I don't
a
have any
huge range, I think,
weapons.
actually. Disadvantage, but yeah.
Spells?
Is your Everest a longbow?
Yes.
Okay, so then you can hit him from where you're at.
I think I will.
Okay, well, that's as far as I can move, and it's still 100 feet out. So I'm going to shoot my short bow at disadvantage.
Okay.
Couple arrows.
Oh, crit fail.
Lucky!
Lucky.
Lucky! Lucky!
Is that way it's not an Undara?
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
So 20 or 14.
14 will miss.
Oh, sorry, it was 19 or 13.
13 will miss.
So that's,
With disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
No, too far.
yeah, I'm too far.
Okay. Face. It's 240 feet away from you.
Face, are there holes in the, oh no, the holes will get
You know,
healed,
we
right?
should have
Are
expected
there windows,
this.
are there
Yeah,
windows
we
near
know
where I
Leaves
am?
Gannicus behind.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's
I
no,
look in the
there's no
window
logic
and
to
I-
it.
and
There's no
I,
sense to it.
But really, I mean,
Pull
what can
out.
we do for me?
Aranea, are you in there?
Run?
Run.
Run.
You hear no response.
He looks around.
It's not here yet.
Nani? And he sees Gannicus miss with his arrows.
No, I
Yeah,
hit him
is it?
Oh, you hit it?
all 3 times.
Oh, so he sees Gannicus shooting arrows. And
Nani?
and he races at Everest and he joins the battle as well and fires 2 regular arrows
Okay.
at the dragon from here.
Cool.
Damn. That's what a longbow does?
Reaches super far.
Yeah.
It's like 300
He's 30 feet up in the air and then 40
Nice.
feet back, yeah.
It's a 17 first roll.
Miss.
So it might be
Two misses.
18. I think his AC is 18.
How did he hit?
My lowest was a 19 to hit.
How come I?
Sounds like a face problem.
Mm-hmm. Who's next?
After face
Kavari. It's
Kavari looks out the
Kavari.
window.
Kavari. Never really know what he's gonna do next.
They
It's
turned to
Kavari.
face the dragon after father told me to run. He is a fool, and
And he'll die.
how far am I? 200 feet.
Cherry Dunn?
Hmm?
Cherry Dunn?
Sure, Dryden says, and he will die for
More
his
than 200 feet
foolishness.
you're in the church. Well, I'm right at them. Because I'm more than 200 feet. I'm in front of the doors.
Well, no, I'm asking you how far I am from down here.
200.
Are you in the
5,
church,
10,
or are you?
Right at the front.
I thought you told
Then
me
you're
to-
170 feet.
Yeah. Master, I must get back out there. And I'll hold a dash action
Hold a dash.
for Baster's turn. Yeah, just to run out on Baster's turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
Holy shit.
Let's blow all of our spells.
Yeah.
I like this.
Good.
Yeah.
Why are we even fighting this dragon?
Fucking lucky. Because we left Gankus behind. That's our fault,
Is
really.
that new man? No, I knew he wasn't gonna.
If I really want to be in character, I would have moved this way.
Yeah.
That's true.
But the board only goes this way.
I can still just say I'm going this way. In fact, now I just made my space, so now I can go this way.
No, I can wait until next turn before I get the extra action and stuff.
Last time.
Apparently, according to rules lawyer Brett, you do not.
He rules lawyer the fuck out of him in that session.
We
But
sure
you
did.
can't use haste on yourself and then use the extra action on that turn.
Yeah, but he went to the creator of Dungeons and Dragons and was like, "Hey, we need a rules question here."
I think Gygax dead.
Yes.
No, the writer of
Yeah,
fifth
he loves
edition.
cocaine and bitches.
I know. I made them listen to it on the car I did.
I think that's why I was so fucked up. I was so pumped out.
Do you guys know who invented Tesla?
Tesla.
Tesla, the car?
Matt Damon.
Elon Musk, right? Isn't he?
He bought the company and turned it into what it is today. Who made the Tesla?
Anyway, so what's the rule? I
The
can
guys
use
who
his
created
attack,
Magic
or
the
I have to
Gathering.
wait till next time.
Talk to the rules lawyer.
What's up?
So I
He can
use the
he can
extra
use
action.
haste on himself and then do an action, right? Well, you can't do.
You can't.
No, wait.
You can't cast
Like I
more
said,
than one spell, but you
Can't
do get
cast
an,
more than
you
one
still
spell,
have another
so-
action. Correct, unless Don says no.
How high is it off the ground?
30 feet.
And how far away is it? 70?
Yes.
Farenthion.
Okay, so I double my movement. I still can't reach him. Alright, unless, can I set a ready action?
Sure.
If he gets close enough, I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
My shield is still out. So, that's my turn.
Cool. Who's after Dumbbeer?
Baster.
Baster.
I'll look at Kavari and I say, we should go back out and help your father in Gankus. And then I'll twin haste on myself and Kavari.
Oh my god.
And then, what is it, double? Double?
Yeah, I think so.
And do I get an action or no?
I heard your roll stats. too.
I mean, you're not
Right,
casting
good.
another spell, but yeah, you get another action.
I'll change
So
it.
I'd get like a
Dash.
Yeah.
So if you were to
So you have
that's
60.
your, that's your movement.
60 is your movement now, right? Doesn't it double your movement?
Yeah.
So 60 and then a dash would be 100. You'd be able to do 120.
Do you need to get
Way to waste dimension door.
Thanks. Fourth level spell slot.
How did you get next to him?
Because I saved my action to run.
Alright, I'll
Yeah, you did waste dimension door.
see the base will move back up or here. That'll be the turn.
Probably fucking this dragon.
Hmm.
I already told you.
They didn't have a way to get 200 feet in a turn.
We left Gankus.
Yeah, they could have ran and dashed 60 feet.
He doesn't run.
Well, if I'd done that, mathematically, a dragon would catch up.
Yeah.
Dragon can go 180 in one turn. I can go 60.
Your spell slots.
Spell points.
Why can't you be as fast as me and Kid?
That's
and
not where my strengths lie.
Acer and-
Just like my strengths lie in damage, whereas you're.
I can't hit anything, so
Yeah.
don't even worry about my damage. Don't even worry about that. 'Cause I don't
The,
hit, I
the
don't
enemy
hit.
doesn't either.
He's
so.
got a special fucking katana that he can
I can do 5,000 damage a hit. I'm not gonna hit anyway, so what does it matter?
But you got that. You put on your sword.
Yeah.
For me to miss, well, I will be getting a +2 to my archery next level, or in 2 levels, or next level.
I got that already. I've had that.
Well, I don't have it.
That's a pretty great thing to have.
Next level. I think I
Who's
get
next?
+2 archery, so.
Gannicus?
That's Gannicus, yep.
It is me.
So I'm gonna hit something. Maybe.
So do we just want to stay and fight it? Are we done running? Since everyone came back
Yeah,
out.
no, we're
It looks like we're fighting.
We're done. All right.
We're
Okay.
in broad daylight.
Face is
In the
safe
middle of
back
that
there.
field.
I can slip anywhere and just keep missing.
Well, this was one of
Not
three.
really.
Main character, Gannicus ain't going anywhere. Yeah.
No, that is very true.
I'll only roll like 3s and 6s. and shit.
All right, so I'm gonna try to hit it. So it's still within range. So I'm gonna hit it or try to hit it 3 times.
I was going to tell you
Archery
go
stuff.
before you took him, so you'd be there for
16
everything.
misses.
And I was
Misses.
planning on telling you.
I actually kind of want to
16 misses.
It does.
You got 80.
Yeah, but they took him.
Miss.
Took my arrows.
1 through 10.
Gannicus.
All right,
15.
so the dragon sees the arrows fly past it, and it just is kind of laughing. Whoever speaks Draconic can understand that the dragon
I can hear it
says
from this far.
says there are. I have found them. So as he's getting closer,
Do I get the rest of my
you
turn,
hear him screaming.
motherfucker?
I
fuck
hear
you.
you.
Just delicious.
Are you done?
Out of here.
You're able to hear this dragon say, "I have found them."
I use my bonus action to flip them off.
Reaction. You got a reaction every round?
Yeah, that's not a reaction.
It's a bonus action.
It's still his turn.
Sorry, it's not his fault. Can't read.
Just staying here.
We can just kill the dragons and leave Wraith in there, and then go kill
I'll
them
move 2 back.
after we do that.
You move back.
Yeah. All right, so I'm right there. There's my 30 feet of him. I still flip you off.
What did I say? He was 40 feet off. So he gets to the edge. Right here. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Gets to about here. Still 30 feet up. Looks down at Gannicus and roll a dex saving throw. He's the only one that hit him.
Is this with advantage?
It's a breath weapon.
Oh. So that was a 9 or a 10. So it'd be dex save.
Dex save.
15, 16, 18.
18. You fail.
All right, I'm gonna use an Indomitable to reroll it.
18 fails. We should definitely be out here in the wide open field.
I'm safe.
Technically, I am too.
So we're good.
25.
I really
Pass.
don't want to die.
Why don't you just back off and use your bow? Let
I
them
mean,
do
why
let
would
them
you
do what they're doing?
You
Back off
ran
and use
away
your
from
bow.
dragons multiple times.
Just back off
Yeah,
and use
but
your
he
bow.
was the only person who helped me out before. Why would I leave Gannicus behind?
I didn't help you out, really.
Dragons
Because I was the most vocal about bringing you back.
Yeah, but
I tried so hard to get you
But
back.
he was dead.
I fought multiple gods to bring you back.
he didn't know that. I didn't know that.
He doesn't know
I'm
that
talking
in
about when I was-
character
when I
or
was-
in person.
When I was revived, Gannicus.
I did stop down beer from snapping his neck. Like a twig.
Didn't I
Um,
try to stop you from hitting him? Last time here. Last time.
Nobody remembers. That was a week ago.
In addition,
I was
the
dead.
1, 2, 3 of you make a wisdom save.
I don't know who
Except for Brian.
Hey, Shadow.
The 3 closest, Dombir,
I can't be scared.
okay, Kira and Gannicus make a wisdom save.
We have advantage on this as well, don't we?
I believe so.
6 or
Rolled a
Line up,
14.
so you're not in-
Yeah, I'm gonna get the range.
You scurred.
so it's an 8. Assuming that fails.
Yep, you scurred now.
I'm gonna roll another Indomitable.
Okay.
It's the only other one I have. $16 or so 16 be 22 be 18.
You are not scared.
But curious.
Kira's scared.
That was it. That's
You
all I
took
did.
70 lightning damage, Steve. That is not reduced.
Okay, so it's in
I have
half.
to use as much as movement as I can.
Don't you have blue cloak?
to run away.
I do have blue cloaks. So it's in half because I saved, and it's in half again for my cloak, so I take 17
Okay.
damage.
Gannicus, as that happens, you notice. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Hold on. Wait. 70
Nope, too late,
plus.
missed it.
You take 15 more because I forgot to. So in half and half. So it would have been 85 total.
Oh, Jesus.
So I take 21.
21.
Yeah,
You notice your cloak
okay.
begins to kind of start to lose its shimmer. It's still.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blue.
this is an ancient. This is an ancient dragon.
No, it's.
I did not say that. You notice that your cloak is beginning to lose its power.
He's
Okay.
not supposed to be able to get it.
If you would like to roll an insight as to why,
You
you
know
can
what?
do that.
Sure.
Go ahead.
You have a ton of other shit. Rogues are not meant to get hits.
-1.
Stupid baby scale bird.
Stupid baby
What are
scalper.
you trying to do?
Insight check of a negative.
Oh yeah.
-1. You're like, I hate this cloak.
Why his thing didn't work?
Kira.
No, it worked.
It worked.
Whatever.
It worked.
It's less shiny.
So, Joe, as part of being frightened, at the end of your turn, you can re-roll. Aw, man.
Okay. But
You
during my
have
turn,
disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
Yeah.
And you cannot willingly move closer to the source of your
Maybe
fear.
you should run away.
Well, yeah, I really don't have a choice now. So, Kira's gonna be trembling at the knees, and he's going to yell to Garricus, "Run, you fool! Run! I love you, but run away!" And
Okay, I'll run right towards the dragon for you.
Perfect.
Are you double dashing?
Whoever's next can do their thing. Kira, you can re-roll your wisdom.
Under his breath.
advantage or advantage?
I believe it's a disadvantage because it's an ability. No?
Under his breath.
Well, I have advantage on this anyway,
God.
so is it just regular?
Yeah.
First attack.
Okay, so
That might hit.
and it's
21?
What is it? Wisdom?
21 hits.
Oh, it's
18.
something!
You ain't scared no mo.
9 plus 8, 17 plus 5, 23? 22? 22.
Damage.
You are
Yeah.
immune to Joe. You are immune, and Gannicus, you are immune to the fearful presence of this dragon.
That's another hit.
Moving forward.
Just this one for the next 24 hours.
27.
Okie dokie.
You hit both times.
How much damage did the first one? 22?
I didn't write it down.
22 was the first one.
Okay.
And the second attack hit again because it's I rolled 27. So.
Yep.
5, 7, 12. So 17. So I did 22 and I did 17.
22.
And that's
then
without
17.
using. And that's without using. I didn't use barbed arrows. I didn't use hex. I didn't use anything. Just Everest.
Not bad.
39 damage. It's actually hit.
Not bad, rabbit.
Okay.
And I pass.
All right.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like this one
Who's
time
next?
where Gannicus did like 120 damage in like a single hit.
No.
Well, for you, comparatively.
In a turn, I could potentially do a lot of damage in a turn. Potentially. If this enemy's a dragon and I'm meleeing it.
I mean, did he do 121 damage?
I hit with
Yes. Is that a reason to run? Maybe. Am I gonna run? No.
No. Gank is so cool.
He's the man. He's the man. He's the man we all wish we were.
So we use, one of my actions is a dash to get to here, and then my other action.
That would, like, you can't. Oh, well, never mind. You got haste. I'm sorry. Go on.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Well, he's 30 feet up anyway.
Yeah.
And the baser can show us a true fireball.
Show you how it's done.
Look at Brett doing math.
Take my twin balls to the face.
How high up is
30
it?
feet.
30.
30.
Mm-hmm. 30.
Alright, I will cast Fireball.
Okay.
Right on top of the. Wait, what is the. 20
20 foot radius.
Yeah, 20 foot
So
radius.
if you're doing his face, you're fine.
So, yeah, right there. So that's here. 1, 2, 3.
It doesn't matter. He's 30 feet in the air.
It's a deck save, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll cast it at a
What's the DC?
16.
He passes.
Okay. I will cast it at the 3rd level.
Mm-hmm. You should have let him say level first.
Should have.
No, I was going to say 3rd level. I don't want to waste the higher level spells.
Kevin, are you going to do anything other than the damage on this? Because who's next? Because we can try to move the
No.
combat along while you're adding up.
Let's see. 5, 9.
After 10 is Dombeer. So Dombeer, start doing what you're doing.
So
25 fire damage.
Is that halved or anything?
No.
No?
Half,
Okay.
12.
So what are you doing Dombeer, guys?
I'm gonna do my. I have 60 feet of movement. So I'm gonna use 40 to get underneath him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna dimension door up to him.
Isn't he 40 feet up?
30.
Misty stepping me?
He's
Oh,
30
sorry,
feet.
yeah, Misty step.
How far is Misty Step?
30 feet.
You're gonna you're not gonna be.
I'll take the fall damage.
You'll be like right next to him.
So I can't swing my X.
Yeah, you can, but you're gonna be like. You're not gonna be on top of him. There's
No,
not gonna
I
be.
get that.
Okay. Okay.
Wonderful.
Hmm? Hits.
Natural.
I-
I'm sorry, 22.
Hits.
I'm gonna smite him 4th level.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, 3rd level. I'll do it before the damage.
Hmm.
So it's 14 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. 17 slashing.
Okay.
12 Dragon Slayer.
Okay. I hate math.
And then dick. Uh, 26 radiant.
Okay.
It's a lot of
And
radiant.
then I guess I fall.
Let's see.
Oh wait. Since I have another action, can I try to grab him?
You don't have another action. You have a second
You-
attack.
Yeah.
Why get 2 actions? Don't waste it.
Probably you should be able to, since you're supposed to be
Yeah.
moving really fast.
What's your AC right now?
My AC is 20.
Did you have
20?
a plus 2 from
That's
me?
what's the plus 2.
Okay.
First.
Oh shit. I forgot that.
Oh shit.
I've been forgetting something too.
You secretly could do a lot of damage this whole time?
Not the whole time, but there's some things I've been missing that I just noticed.
You have Eldritch Blast and you're not using it? You have Eldritch Blast and you're not using
He
it?
doesn't like taking out on more lucky.
I don't
It's like
understand why
this.
people say Eldritch Blast is so good. It doesn't do that much damage.
Yeah, but
It's just really consistent. That's the point. It's
Um,
really consistent.
So Brian, at the end of that,
It's one of
the
those
dragon
resistant
takes
damages.
its tail and grapples you.
Do I have a saving?
Or I'm sorry, it did as a reaction. It grabbed you with its claw.
So that means, are my arms still free?
Oh, he's restraining?
Yeah. Now this you can do a check to see if you are restrained or if you're just grappled.
What is my check?
It's a strength save.
Is it strength save or strength versus strength?
Contested strength save.
Just roll your fucking dice.
Listen, Dan's on the streets now. He ain't got time for this bullshit.
18?
You are restrained.
Kick him.
Can I kick?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, think that this dragon is like
Like
you.
Vegeta was wrapped up by Boo's flub? Completely wrapped up?
Pretty much, yeah. This dragon, like
Vegeta and Zoro.
you are completely wrapped up by one of its claws. This dragon is
That's my
huge.
reference. I don't like Boom Saga references like that.
Why? He said it was his tail.
What? This is amazing!
For Kevin's reference.
So it is now holding you.
Yeah.
Who's up?
Feaster.
Faster.
If you know anything from our encounters with Joe, you're not gonna hit Ambir.
Well, I can't firebolt.
Yes, you can.
He's completely enclosed. That means none of his skin is visible.
I did not say that. Said he's wrapped up, so his head is popping out.
You're not gonna what?
Let's see. Damn it, Dambier. Why did you have to get so close? And
Yeah, this is all.
Yeah, fireball. No, he'll be right.
alright, I'll quicken a fireball.
There you go.
Okay.
That's it.
You can't say this bonus action.
Alright, deck save of 17.
17. Okay.
Okay, wait, let me see what cast it.
Oh, can't you just do the thing that, and then you make it so that it doesn't hit danger?
I can make an auto save, so yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, you will still take damage
Okay.
anyway.
Take half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless he's a rogue.
The dragon has passed its deck save. Brett.
Yeah, I'm guessing. 96, right?
It's 8d6.
Yeah.
Who's after Vaster? Brett, after you do this fireball, you're gonna do
This guy
anything
is-
else?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with 2 firebolts.
Okay.
I said 2 fireballs. I'm like,
Oh.
oh, man, I can't take 3 fireballs.
That's awesome. It is definitely the coolest part of the point.
You would have like Rex.
Yeah. I would have liked to play, but I couldn't.
You understand?
Just push my schedule.
So, yeah, Bristol is
It sounded like when I was reading what you guys talked about it sounded pretty cool. We didn't get to play a lot of it, sounded like. There's in a mansion, but there's a lot more stuff.
He did. There's 3 out of 4 players. No, but we were. Steve and I were fine.
I was fine until the end of the night.
Yeah, the last like half.
Then you
hour.
got
I read that
mad.
one of you guys was like a pussy, like drinking Jack or something, like a
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah. Apparently you're not allowed to drink Jack.
Yeah, right.
For some reason.
Alright, so
I read something about
Yeah,
that.
it's very weird.
39 damage.
And then
That's
Ryan
not
was
halved or
Like,
anything.
Ryan's all like, he's like, that's my friend. You're an asshole for saying bad things. And the guy's like, bro.
Then the trolls came out even harder.
They,
Sure did.
they sure did.
Sure did.
There's a lot.
Alright.
Jack. It's like going to a frat party. You go to some
There's still alcohol in it, so. Yeah, that's what I didn't
Crit
understand.
1.
Crit 1, you hit
I
Dambier.
was too drunk to.
Damn it!
Damn it.
Like,
What'd you hit him with?
Fire.
Brett had a shirt for basketball yesterday. It was like, 1, the party killer. And I'm like, that is so true for him. Like, he hits you guys more than I do.
Ooh. Are you trying to take my shell? That's the only reason Baster hit somebody with a firebolt.
I can't wait for Shell to be back.
I won't be able to compete with Dan Beer. He's fucked.
Oh,
He's fucked half of Westfall.
She'll be your girlfriend. He's gonna
20, 22 fire.
Oh, that's okay.
22 fire to
Right down there?
Sorry.
Dambier.
Well, unless he kills him.
Alright, second attack firebolt.
Okay.
17.
17 misses.
I'm pretty sure its AC is 18. Because I hit it with a 19, so I think it's 19.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, so my turn.
At the end of your turn, the dragon flies up 40 feet higher, so it is now 70 feet up in the air. And Dambier, make a dex saving throw.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Crap.
He's trying to shake you off.
I don't know who's grappled up.
Okay.
Okay. He's got him grappled.
So you can let him go. He doesn't need a dex save for that. He just.
Why are you trying to?
You take
So much more than quick 20s.
you take 17 17 bludgeoning damage. You're still restrained.
I'm just got a low HP, so
Starts at 140.
So the dragon is now 70 feet up in the air.
Don't forget, Joe.
Okay.
He's right-
So now it's my
he's right
turn.
next to the dragon, so you get your thing.
That's true. He's literally
Yeah.
gets his
Helps
sneak
you out.
attack.
So
You have disadvantage.
You are not engaged with this dragon. You are restrained. There's not a
So what?
for Joe's sneak attack thing. He's not engaged.
Yeah, he is. It's just next to him, and you're literally holding him.
You think he's engaged with this dragon?
Yeah. All engaged means is that you're next to somebody.
I don't care what you think, actually.
It's not what I think. It's what 5e thinks. Brett's going on the guy's Facebook page right now.
Yeah, it probably is.
He's trying
I
to
can't
troll
do things
stuff.
that are written in the player's handbook.
All right. So I'm gonna try to shoot him with my 3 arrows.
Okay.
Regular sneak attack, you just need
14.
to not
Nice.
be seen by the enemy, or the enemy has
so
Ooh,
you
crit
can-
20.
In melee range, you
Okay.
won't paralyze.
It's 20 for what?
It's a hit.
Oh, you're shooting bow.
I'm a
Shooting my
guy.
bows.
He always gets
I want
to
to
do
do that.
I feel like that too. I did talk.
Steve gets more crits than anybody.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it is? When you-
Yeah.
If you
Brett gets
buy
more
a
crit fails than
20-sided
anybody.
dice-
Steve gets more crit
Kevin
hits
gets more
than
crits.
anybody.
Kevin gets more
No, he
luckies.
doesn't.
Kevin gets
Not
the
even
most
close.
luckies out of anyone.
Kevin gets the most luckies.
If you buy a 20-sided dice and just get rid of the 1 and put another 20, you'll always get more 20s.
I barely crit.
He's saying that you use fixed dice.
I barely ever.
Or,
No, I was just saying.
that's a
The
9.
only time I did,
9.
the only time I did it was that one time against the Venom thing.
The only time I crit him, I crit fail.
No, I
Which is
wasn't, I
all the
wasn't
time.
saying anything about Kevin.
Yeah, you and Brett crit fail a lot. Brett's the most because he's been my best NPC.
Sure. Where's Red? Why is it red?
So that's 25 piercing.
Okay.
Get him outside. He's right by the door.
Back it up. He's right. He's solo.
Open the door to the.
You could
15.
open the door
Less
and
attack
sit
misses.
in there and have them come out, guys.
I have what?
Have them come out and help us.
That's the end of your turn.
I'm just gonna move backwards, yeah.
Open the door and be like,
It's not my
yeah,
turn.
Yep. I'm just gonna move
man.
back.
Almost.
Why did Nemex come with us to the,
I thought he did.
Augment House? He's staying behind guarding the
Good job.
area. We need our
No,
extra
good job.
NPCs that Don gives us.
We're going for a flight.
We're fighting ancient
Are we going
dragons.
for flight?
Yeah.
I was just trying to spread out so we don't get.
You ready?
Okay.
Always ready.
Oh wait, what am I doing? Okay,
Aim
so
battle.
first
What's
the
his
dragon is going to turn tail
It's like
and
Ant-Man,
go
we're
back
striking
80 feet that way. So
Oh, this is.
Hi, Dad.
5,
This is now
10,
bad.
15, 20.
This is the part
He
where we
is
never see
60
Kevin.
feet off the map now. Then, with his attacks, he's going to attack Dombir, who has in his grasp.
Oh, it's a good thing you guys did that.
I'm gonna miss you stuff.
Yeah.
Is the dragon? Is the dragon look wounded?
Hmm?
Does the dragon look wounded?
Oh, yeah.
That's probably why.
So he's
Far
going
away, far
to.
away.
It's probably stay.
We need a cow from your throw.
We need red.
For
We need red.
Gannicus to throw out a
Got
dragon.
20 strength.
I double dog dare you to
Well,
put that in
here's-
the
here's
DM
next.
chat.
He's
I
just
threw a
hammering.
cow at a
18 on his
dragon.
first claw attack misses.
It died.
18 on his second claw attack misses. And on his bite,
Hey, couldn't Nemex chase that dragon down?
he is able to hit you.
Okay.
So you take on the bite. Whoever's next can start doing their thing. He's now, what I say, he's 70 feet up in the air. He flies this way. He's 60 feet off the map now.
How far is my bow reach? It's like far as fuck, right?
Far as fuck.
Someone got a pen?
360? I don't think I have it written down. I know.
Give me a blue marker.
300, 600? I don't have to move. I don't have to move.
You take 19 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then you take
And if I grab you,
10 lightning damage.
You can't react to grab. Just making sense. Should be able to use your reaction.
Okay. That is the dragon's turn. Kira. Who's really far away.
So super far away.
Super far away.
You got a short bow or long
He's a
bow?
short bow, I think. He can dash.
Does he have more than 300 feet away?
No, he's not. He's not.
Okay, then cure it so though.
It beats stats, yeah.
Kill him so I don't have to waste my spell slots.
How far was that, Joe? That you just went?
That was 90 feet.
90 feet. So that was your action and bonus action.
Yep.
Joe's turn is done.
My turn.
So how far is he from face?
45. I'm going to use my cunning action, a bonus action, to dodge. Or to not dodge, to dash.
He's in the middle.
So he's how many feet off the map?
60.
60 feet.
Plus 70
And
feet
70
up.
feet in the air.
70.
I'm gonna try to hit him with my bow.
Okay.
First attack is a 19.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kill him.
So he's still engaged also with Domir, so we get extra dice. A lot of dice. 7, 11, 13.
They're all ones.
So that was 18 damage.
There's
Yeah.
3 twos out of the 5 dice.
That's
Okay.
I'll try to attack again.
That was not very good.
No.
What else is there?
21.
That'll hit.
Kill him, come on. I don't want to waste my spell slots.
It's better. 7, 11. No, 7, 11, 18, 20, 25.
Describe it.
Yeah.
So,
Dombir, as this is happening, the dragon loosens its grip on you, and you begin to fall 70 feet. Describe.
so you see Kida's eyes, or not Kida. What's his name?
He looks
Face's eyes.
deeply into Kira's
Like
eyes.
focusing very intently as he pulls back, hit the string on his bow, and right before he releases it, he goes, "Oh my Wamal Shenderu!" And then you see in
I
subtitles,
would have said the same thing.
and then you see in subtitles, you're already dead. And he looses the arrow, and it flies hundreds of feet, and just pinpoint right through the dragon's eye.
He's coming away from you.
Through the back of its skull. And
The wind takes it and it went.
Boom.
yeah. All right, Dombir, you fall 70 feet.
Wait, can I?
Kid didn't do bad at
How
that
far
fight.
is? How fast does he
Or
fall?
face.
Like a.
It's,
What's
uh,
that?
what
Can
is
I,
it?
can I
200.
misty step 30 feet closer to the ground?
You can't reaction.
I don't think you
It's
can
like
do that as a
200 pounds
reaction.
times 9.8 meters per second squared.
how many
If
D6s?
I'm going to run, sprint, and then cast Fairy Fall or Feather Fall. Would I be able to get to him in time before he took the damage? from the
I don't
hitting
think
ground?
I don't think anyone can because it's not.
Yeah, this is a
This is
this
like
is a
happening.
reaction thing. This wouldn't be happening like in your turn. So
Okay.
no, I don't think so.
So how much dice do I have to roll?
It's 2d6 for every 10 feet.
Yeah,
1d6.
1d6.
7d6 for every 10 feet.
Oh shit.
So 7d6 total, right? 1d6
Yes.
for every 10 feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
76.
Correct.
76.
Roll low. Roll like Dan.
I rolled like, thank God. 18.
18. All right.
That's
Take
it?
18 damage.
It's not a lot of damage for a fall like that.
No,
That was tough as fuck.
unbelievable. His leg is really, really bad. I
Var's
should have
gonna
done
look around
something
and
to
see
his
if
leg.
any of the
right?
other dragons are headed towards
70 feet in the
temple.
air? Yeah, I feel like that would have been like kind of hitting. What's that speed
Terminal
when you're
velocity?
terminal velocity? Yeah. I feel like it
No, we
would've-
definitely need more than 70 feet. for that.
70 feet?
Yeah.
No, I think you probably would. I don't know what it is.
You think?
70 feet's pretty high. That's like top of
I'm gonna look around to
at
see if
least.
there's any dragons coming
Yeah,
towards
you don't hit
the
terminal,
temple.
terminal velocity.
In the future,
Jumping off
should
one-
the adult and young
one
dragons
thing.
know not to attack us like one-on-one, like one versus our whole group like this?
I mean, he
Like-
tried to get away.
Like yeah, but he engaged us first, got
He
fucked up.
didn't
they
even
tried to run
he
away,
didn't
died.
even get 30 feet off the ground.
What?
You did not get that dragon was
I'm gonna look around. Are there any
closer to
dragons
the ground
coming
than
towards
30
us?
feet.
So he kind of went near us a little bit, got fucked up, tried to run away, and got killed. Should they just like?
Who cares?
I'm saying,
Stop!
should the dragons just stay?
Shut up! You're wasting time!
You're a delay fish.
As we're standing in the middle of this open field, Kavari's gonna look around and see if there are other dragons headed towards us.
Where is it?
Very far in the
Didn't
distance, you
answer.
can see. Yes, there are two others heading.
Okay,
Toward
I'm
this
going,
direction.
I'm going to turn to Gannicus, say head to the temple, and I'm going to, while I still have haste on me, I'm gonna fucking sprint my ass off to Danbeer.
I still have haste. I sprint back towards the
So they just pass each other.
They collide.
I get to him, I go, Father, you are foolish, and I grab his arm and I dimension door inside the temple.
Ooh.
Everyone keeps leaving Gannicus.
I told you to head back.
Yeah, here I come, slow as shit. Running up towards the temple.
Well, he's also fucked up. I'm not that bad.
He's got lay hands.
You're under health. Yeah,
He's fine.
Alright.
34 HP left.
That's not terrible.
Face to no
I
damage.
took 106 damage. I gotta get better.
So,
Yeah.
Baster heads back towards the temple.
He's-
Actually, how far away are the dragons?
it is.
Very,
How
very
long
far.
is it?
Yep.
It's bad.
They're far enough that you will be able to get to the temple without any
open?
other.
I'm good. I'm holding arrows
Is it
at it
open?
though.
Was that there?
I use like
Where
8.
was that?
Yes.
That was
Okay,
Caldros.
temple.
Red.
Oh, right. Has it?
Yeah, I like Caldros. Rangers are awesome.
Yeah,
What were the size of the-
running towards the temple.
Don, what were the size of the dragons that we fought? The 5 dragons we fought?
They were
the-
young.
Large.
Same size as this one?
No, it was huge.
Damn it.
Yeah, that one was significantly bigger.
This one's specifically
That's
bigger.
what I was
Can I kind of look at it, take some of the scales?
I mean, we didn't go inside yet.
Sure, Dombir, you can go back to that dragon and take
Well,
some
then
of its
Kivari's
scales.
still sprinting towards him when I get up to him. So you fool, grab him.
No,
and
he's telling me.
He has to be willing for a dimension door.
Ooh, rules lawyer back.
So you want what you want?
Yeah, but I want some scales first because I need some armor.
I will repeat the answer I gave to Kevin of there are dragons approaching.
Yeah, but his dimension door is instant movement.
Okay.
Don
Go
doesn't
ahead
like you
and-
doing stuff.
No, that's fine.
He's right.
Stop doing
That's fine.
stuff.
Fine, I didn't take
No,
any.
no, 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 go ahead.
No, I didn't take any.
I mean,
Good.
getting off a fucking scale isn't easy.
It said they were like
How
500,
was it you
600
could
feet
get
away.
scales? It's not instant, like
So
you can
trying
cross.
to get scales off of the dragon is
It'll take minutes.
yeah, it will take a long time. The dragons can be there in less than a minute.
Okay, I'm not here. Go back in the castle.
So we all get to the temple.
Red, can I have my arrows back?
Can you have your what?
Arrows back.
I like these. I can use them to help you.
Yes, give me half, please. I'm running low.
How many do you have?
I was around. I'm down to 23.
I only have 21.
Okay, but I was just fighting dragons outside.
Yes, but you didn't tell me they were outside. Otherwise, I would have helped you.
You have a bow.
It's true, you didn't.
Give me
It's
arrows.
always-
Do I?
How am I not gonna
Yeah,
be
you have
both
Owen's
arrows?
bow.
Oh, you had Everest.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you have a bow.
I don't remember.
I don't think you have a bow.
With Everest.
Wait, who did you give an arrow to? You gave a bow to Old Grizzle.
Mm.
Red says,
Do I pick up half my arrows?
do you want to run back?
No, like while we're like immediately after combat.
The dragon was like 100 feet away from you.
Yeah, when you fired, it was 100 feet away from you.
I missed
so,
a couple times.
so it would have been
It
even
would be-
farther away from you.
No, because I was shooting straight up.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was underneath him.
They
When he
were-
hit me.
was-
Dombir was
Well, you
underneath
weren't
him. You were
directly
like 30
underneath
feet
him.
away.
I'm leaving my arrows too, because it's not realistic for yet.
Yeah.
All right.
Red looks to Gannicus and says, do you want me to give him the arrows, who took my bow, or should I give you some arrows?
Give it to who you think more heroic.
As haste wears off, Kamara collapses onto one of the pews.
Sweet. Dombir does the same thing, and so does Vase, maybe?
Yep.
I'll
Sweet.
collapse.
They are tired as fuck.
Right. I need more arrows to battle the dragons, please.
And then
He hands you half of his supply, which was
Sorry, 10?
20. 10. Yeah, so 10 and 10.
That's great.
Oh, me then too?
Yeah.
Whoa. Thank you.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Matt Damon.
You know what's great,
That
Red?
was
All these arrows originally is.
Nothing funny.
Kamara sits up and looks
Red
at
kind of goes like this. They do a little.
We should keep watch for Aranea. The dragons might harry her when she arrives.
And then what?
Kamari sits up and looks at Dombir and goes, Father, you told us to head to the castle, or the
And
temple.
I told you to head to the castle. I told you to be here for Aranea.
She's
Yannicus was not leaving. I'm not going to leave a man
not-
behind.
Why would you tell us to leave?
Because you have to be here for that.
I do not have to be
You have to be here to protect your mother.
My mother
I have
is
to be here to
safe.
protect
She's
you.
under protection of Bahamut.
And me and Yannicus were going to hold off the
You
dragon.
would have died.
Family squabbles.
Hi.
If we would not turn around and kill that dragon, you would have been carried off like a fair maiden. You fought like a fool.
I don't need to hear this.
Dan Beer, you gonna take that?
Me and
No, I'm
Denver.
not. But I'm not going to do anything because I'm not
So you're gonna
a
take it?
team killing fucktard.
So you're gonna take it?
You're
Yeah,
not
I'm
a
just
zombie.
Then you're not the rest of everyone else here.
Then you're not.
You're not zombie.
You're not zombie.
You would have killed the whole party by now.
Well, you did try your best in the last one.
Father, I'm not saying that you are not a noble warrior. I'm just saying, if you tell us
Enough.
all to run.
Enough.
No, you do not
I don't-
speak to me this way.
I don't give a fuck about your Westfall.
Out of the corner, Lady Amazeri walks through the door. Boys, why do you scream at each other so?
Your son is a coward.
Father, you
There's
told
no-
me to head
yes.
to the temple.
I remember that now.
I asked for your wisdom, and you
I
stood
told
there
you
and
to-
faced the dragon like a fool.
Nope, not a fool. I'm a brave warrior.
What's our party? 6 of us, right?
Yeah.
6. And here comes
I
Lady
can
Amazeri.
count, Lady Amazir, I can count on one hand.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, Yeah, this is perfect timing.
I don't know why
Why?
we have.
You're
to
Lady
stop
RNA
it.
now.
No, I'm going.
Because you're not involved, so you're bored.
No, I'm really tired. I've been tired for
I got my buy one get one free burger at Red Robin.
Good job.
Ew.
What? You didn't like Red Robin?
They burn their burgers. It's like,
Well, I got a veggie burger.
oh, okay.
That's
Ew.
a salad.
Yeah, that's worse.
That's a cooked
What
salad.
do you mean a veggie burger out?
Bacon.
Bacon? I don't think that's right.
I don't think that's right.
No,
I mean, that's how I make
Fall asleep.
veggie burgers.
I'm already tired.
This is a jujitsu hug.
Yeah. Well, now I'm asleep because she just put me to sleep. So.
I
Yeah.
even-
Can you imagine placing an order for anything veggie and asking them to add bacon?
I actually almost did that. I'm not even kidding. I only did it because of the calories. Like the burgers were between like 8 and 1100 calories, but the veggie burger was 130.
I'm not exaggerating. If I want, I could add bacon to everything.
Yeah.
Water, put a little bacon in it.
Yeah.
I want.
Are we
I
getting
like
to the
vanilla
thing
ice
that
cream with
before we
bacon.
close it up or not?
Are you guys done?
I'll be done in like 10 minutes or so.
10 minutes.
Well, I don't care. You can take as long as you want. I'm going home.
Yeah, do what you want.
Why are you
Bye for these.
Do what you
It's
want.
hot in here.
it's hot.
So take them.
I'm kidding.
Does he show you his nipples a lot?
I don't think I've ever
Hi,
seen
does he show you his
Yeah,
nipples
all the
a lot?
time. He just walks around like this.
All right, I'm loving that there's gonna be a celebrity. Steve, you should make sure that none of the other recordings get put up, and then put this one up, and make sure that the end goes first. So this is.
Oh, you guys are recording.
Just cut that part out.
No,
Because he's
100%.
weird and wants people to know he likes people to touch his nipples. He wants that out there.
She said show my nipples.
I don't know
Why
how.
are you showing
Kevin took it to a different level.
Is
Why,
Kevin
why
wrong?
are you showing them if not for somebody to touch
Is
them?
Kevin wrong?
Her.
And if you like showing them, are we not important enough for you to show us your nipples?
Do you want me to
Free
show you my
nipples.
nipples right now?
Let's see the nips.
Right
Free
now?
your nip.
Hold them out.
Why do you want me to show you my nipples?
Free the nip.
Hashtag me too, Don.
Fine, Steven.
Hashtag free the nip.
Oh, yes!
Wow, those are pepperoni, son.
Yeah. Thanks, Kevin.
I didn't think you'd do it. Respect.
Respect.
It's a man nipple. They're useless.
Exactly.
Yeah, they really. What purpose do they serve?
You can go
Yo, do you remember at Steve's fucking bachelor party when that guy was freaking out about his nipples? What's his friend?
Charlie?
Yes! He was fucking
I remember
about
that.
his goddamn
Why was he
nipples.
upset about that again?
And he was freaking the fuck out.
Why?
I don't know if it was
Harry
like
Charles?
this.
Bumblebee tomorrow on the
Yeah, but he had those nipples all because we walked, we rode up in the pool.
Did we?
I guess. Well, everyone's.
He said we're doing the everyday thing first.
I guess not.
I mean,
Yeah, bye.
bye.
Have fun.